And we're on.
Woot!
Yay!
Yay! We're on.
Mic close enough to Charlie that Charlie can be heard.
All right.
I mean,
There we go.
So we talking to a couple of people. Hey, Alex.
Hello.
Some people will be joining us later. Other people will be watching us on the archives. So before we get started, when we last left off, I'm going to ask you not to crinkle the Twizzlers as I am actually talking. I swear to God, I will never buy those for you ever again.
that's what a divorce sounds like, ladies and gentlemen.
Time for some ghost bothering. That is a completely different program. Trademark infringement. So our last heroic episode of Ghost Bothering. God damn it, ghost busting, Alex. Thank you so much. Our heroes, aka Paz and Victor, infiltrated a 1920s party on the 38th floor of a hotel complex uptown that should not have existed. They dealt with a cheese demon. What are you doing, Mariah?
I'm trying to fix the screen.
Okay. They dealt with a cheese demon, did a duet number on the piano, and were offered entry-level positions into hell, should they ever decide to reconsider the whole ghost busting thing. Then they dealt with the toy maker and a haunted house with possessed Furbies that were targeting children. Meanwhile, Wildcat Carson has announced his presidential bid, and our intrepid heroes, after being able to examine the door from Morganus the demon, realize something, that Tucker Wildcat Carson has in fact covered the Tuckermobile, aka his limo, with a picture of himself pointing to the future while holding a copy of the American Bill of Charters, Rights, and Freedoms while riding a unicorn with angelic scripts. So the demons can't actually get the car because there's an AOE template around it. And on top of that, they also learned that the demons can only go where the doors open. So they don't have the freedom of movement that everyone thought they did. Because Tucker made a deal, doors will open around him, but Tucker's also found a way of closing those doors. So it's been a very confusing, intense couple of days for them. And to make matters even weirder, if that was actually possible, Charlie's character Victor has created fully robotic, ergonomic, technologically supportive Wi-Fi capable bodies for both Penelope the teacup and also for Eric the coffee machine. Sadly, Bob the cookbook is, why do I feel like I'm reciting off the cast of a children's show? It's just kind of got his own little carry-on backpack to one of the bodies. Anyway, good news. It was a couple of heartfelt goodbyes as they all piled into the station wagon. Yes, Brian?
To be fair, I mean, Bob cooks people. I'm not giving him a body.
Yeah. Yes.
Also, not a children's show either.
I know. Eating people is definitely not a children's thing. Oh, and they did have one protester, a single protester out in front, who was shot in the amp by Mrs. Weatherby's husband, George, who also was a World War II veteran. So it was a heartfelt goodbye as Eric, Penelope, Bob all piled into the station wagon. It was an Uber and sent off to the farthest reaches of humanity, aka Canada, specifically Ottawa, Canada,
There we
to meet with their illustrious team leader,
go.
first class Ghostbuster in training, Alex. So the way it goes is we are going to be rolling up some cases for Alex and her cohorts who are giving her a teamwork bonus. If they were successful, then you guys get extra fate points.
Hooray!
If they are not successful, they do not get extra fate points.
Oh.
Apparently bad
The
PR.
good news is if she botches it up, they don't get any liabilities for the franchise. but if she succeeds, they also don't get any perks. Okay, so
The disgusting runaway train that would be.
yeah. But not like a train like Via, more like a train like the streetcar on Mr. Rogers. Is it Mr. Rogers? Yeah, it was Mr. Rogers, the trolley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Dress Up had the pickle truck.
Yep.
And the Friendly Giant had the dollhouse. And Captain Kangaroo, I guess he had a kangaroo. I don't know.
And it was him.
Okay, getting sidetracked. Right. Here we go.
Okay.
So,
Way.
so ironically enough, this segues into the first case, where famous Canadian children's talk show host Dr. Dress Up Kangaroo and his illustrious puppeteer brigade. Everything was going great, one of Canada's favorite children's shows, but the puppets started acting strangely and eventually were attacking members of the live studio audience. And ghosts of undead children appeared, and weirdly enough,
No one liked that.
Casey Finnegan, the dancing kangaroo puppet mascot, started exhibiting signs of full manifestation worthy of a class 2, and called in to go the Ghostbusters franchise. And Alex showed up with her teacup, teapot, and cookbook.
No, teacup, coffee pot.
Coffee pot, thank you. Okay.
It's gonna be quiet.
It was a rousing success. Bob was able to shout profane encouragement to everybody. The Penelope was able to direct. And Eric was actually very good at taking in instructions and able to shoot in a 180-degree arc. Alex was in top of her game. They were able to trap the ghosts of these ruthless, maniacal children, and the possessed puppet with a double trap formation was able to capture him all on live TV. It was the single highest rating kids show in Canadian history for that episode, because nobody informed the audience that this was not real. So they just assumed that the special effects were top of the line, and they're like, and now the Ghostbusters spotlight. Are they supposed to be here? It's in the script. Just go with it. You know. So basically, they thought it was part of the episode for that day. Ratings went through the roof. You guys did really well, and Alex is getting an honorary puppet in her honor. You know, a little Ghostbuster pack made of cardboard and egg cartons and little corrugated tubing. So you guys get a fate point. Rack them up.
I already did.
Did you get your fate point?
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
It's the one that's not upside down.
Next one.
Gotta keep them differentiated.
The dice go on the table, Glenn.
Yeah, I know. Second one. There was a case of a report of children being terrorized by a entity, going around haunting them at the middle of the night, causing beds to float above the air, float above the ground, shake, slamming, closing doors. It was happening in a 4-block radius surrounding the Chuck E. Cheese in Oshawa North. Alex and her crew went in, and after visiting several homes and chasing down the pesky specter,
Barry Enfield? Does this mean anything to anyone else? This doesn't to me.
they were actually able to, they dressed Eric the coffee pot up as a 6-year-old and basically ambushed the specter.
I'm sure that worked well, considering he's probably about about the height of 6-year-olds.
Yep, and we're able to effectively trap the ghost. Bob is taking all the credit for this one. However, mainly because Bob was singing lullabies. Alex was able to hide in the closet, and basically as the ghost came out, Alex came out of the closet. A good time was had. Proton packs were fired, and you guys all get a fate point. the Shady Acres Retirement Center, home of monthly bingo. So, some of the world's best bingo champions originated from Shady Acres. The hardest problem is telling the difference between the ghosts and the actual residents.
You do it too often. They get a little bit too romantic. Goes back to that Don Rickles joke. How you doing, George? He died 4 years ago. No one told him.
So, during bingo, possessed ping pong balls, bingo cards, bingo stabbing, spongy markers, all become animated, flying around, attacking everything. Alex is able to show up by literally driving through the main entrance, do a drive-by ghost busting, and continue driving out the other side. To say that the ghost didn't see it coming is one thing. To say that the residents are still not sure what happened either is something else, but considering they're seniors and heavily medicated, frankly, nobody cares. You will get a fate point.
Kool-Aid.
Nobody cared. Oh my god.
Fucking Kool-Aid man. Damn thing with Ecto 2.
Last one.
Wait, there's a fourth one.
Phantom pizza delivery guy. One of the biggest threats of this is there is a phantom pizza delivery guy going to various homes. When they answer the door, he is there, gives them the pizza box opens, and allegedly swallows them whole. Allegedly. 4 different homes reported this. Alex was notified by the police. But due to Oshawa and the obscenely high number of pizza delivery services in a relatively small area, cases of mistaken identity happened. There was a literal high-speed chase through Hobo Park, and the pizza delivery guy is still eluding them at large. However, Alex and the team is undaunted in this and has sworn off of Oshawa Pizza for the short time.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah. So, no point off of that one, guys. So, you got 3.
Alright.
Cannot complain about that.
Yep.
That's a lot of 8 points.
So,
I do find it funny that we were contacted about the description. The puppets are acting strangely. Strangely? Shouldn't you be concerned if they were acting?
yeah.
Like, if that's been an ongoing thing and you've just been okay with it, define strange, because I think you just set the bar.
So, as we begin, I will pull this up to our viewers and the 2 of you. You have a choice between a piano bar and effectively what would be considered the New York Lower Symphony recital.
Oh, piano
Okay. Question. Why is it effectively what would be considered, not just itself?
Because this is the tryouts. This is when they're doing the big hiring phase for the year. So effectively,
But it's the same building, yes?
yes.
So,
You know what? That's a good question. Why don't you ask the guy running it? Should that be chosen? So I'll leave that up to you guys. Piano bar or symphony orchestra?
do they serve drinks to pianos?
Charlie, I'll let you feel it.
You're making faces at me.
If they're 21 keys or over.
Oh god. Okay, piano bar is basically when people go for live music, specifically piano music.
Oh, okay.
We have a vote for piano bar.
Piano
So
bar.
then you voted, that definitely wins.
Okay, so piano bar. So this has gone really well. This whole mission so far has gone really well. But currently you guys are sitting at a very nice small table. It's the whole piano bar is very, very rustic. It's not like a country and western piano bar. Think more jazz 1930s. So wooden stage, but it's got the nice kind of red velvet decor on the walls.
Yeah.
The hung paintings. Each table's got its own little lamp there, and you've got 2 martini glasses in front of you, and everything has gone well. You've been there for an hour and a half, but you haven't actually caught the ghost yet.
Has the ghost shown up?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, you know where the ghost is, but you just haven't done it yet. You're waiting. Why are you waiting?
Because the ghost does a second set.
It's a good set.
Like, do we take a? I mean, it's not done.
It'd be rude.
It would be rude if it. Okay, we'll let them finish.
Here's the weird thing. Everybody in the piano bar is human. They're very much alive. No one seems to have clued in that it's a ghost, but your PKE meters are like, going off. Everyone's like, you're almost like, do they not see it? Are we the only ones see? Are we wrong on this? Everyone's behaving
Let's
normally.
just have a conversation afterwards. Besides, this is really good. Did you know there is a fan theory of a Billy Joel's Piano Man that is actually just a gay bar, and the guy the piano player has
It's just
no
oblivious?
idea, and everyone's just got like a Deadpool going as to how long it's going to take him to figure it out.
Is that real?
It's
Oh.
a fan theory, yeah.
Oh, nice. So Tracy comes up to you, and she's like one of the blonde waitresses. Hey, handsome. Hey, good looking. And you, what can I get you? Another Cosmo, another martini, another Manhattan for you, sweetheart. What can I get you?
I think I better cut back on the alcohol at this point. Maybe tea.
Yeah. Okay,
Can I
tea.
get a coffee, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Okay, last call's gonna be in a little bit. We're gonna be closing. So, man, this guy is good. I
It
don't know.
really is. Do you think we could talk to him after we're done?
I don't see why not. I don't know where Ricardo finds these guys, but man, he's just on fire tonight. Look, I haven't seen a crowd this big in forever. Look at all the people. Man, it's we've got 1, 2, 3, we've got 34 people. That's
Well,
like,
I'll just flip open my my wrist comm and kind of look at her through the contact and
who are you looking at?
the waitress.
She's it does the little thing where it kind of gives you like a retinal scan of her, height, weight, name, patches into the database, shows the driver's license.
We're trying to figure out if she's human.
Oh yeah, she's very human.
Okay.
Tracy, age 23, putting herself through the local community college for paralegal support, working part-time here, employee of the year, 3 weeks in a row.
When did this become possible with your wrist?
It's okay. So it's effectively I have taken my phone and attached it to the forearm piece, and when you flip it open, it's just like flipping open a
Okay, so it's a little phone attachment.
Yeah, and then but it's got the keyboard on the one side of it, and it's hooked up directly to the contact, so I can flip it up, so I don't have to. It's one of those things that I can use so the heads up display doesn't take up my entire field of vision. So if I open that thing, I can actually look at the spiking PKE meter rather than just have the meters all. You ever see a WoW page when someone's got all of the things active? Yeah, I don't want that in my eyeball. So I have most of it here and just the important stuff in my visual page.
That makes sense.
She kind of brings you your drinks, and everybody's kind of milling around, And this place is nice. No chandeliers, nothing ostentatious. The bartender's got the nice white shirt on, moving back and forth, hair pulled back in a ponytail. And, most of the clientele is kind of in they're kind of in that 60-ish range. And they're kind of,
To talk.
yeah, go for it.
So I'm wondering why they hired us. I mean, so far their ghosts seem to be good for business.
Check the contract.
It's like, wants you to come in. You got a problem with the ghost because that ghost keeps getting on stage and no other performers will go near it. So basically, they've hired like 5 or 6 acts like several days a week, and it's just that ghost who just comes in and won't leave. It's sort of like Madonna during a Letterman interview. So the ghost is up there, and he's a heavier set guy. It's like, and now this is one for the one who stole my heart. And he kind of turns around. You can actually see the skeletal rib cage through the suit, and through the missing where his heart would actually be. And it was like,
I'm looking around at the. Does anyone else notice this?
you kind of take a look at people, and you realize that they're all 60s, but you know, some of them are kind of squinting, and others have the Coke bottle glasses, and these are a couple are probably in their 70s. They're aware of the music, but you're not sure they can actually see up to the stage.
Can I do, like, take a snapshot of the ghost's face and see if I can run it through? Because
Yep.
he doesn't look old, the way he's dressed and the way it doesn't.
He looks old timey.
Yeah.
But not.
Right? It's like, I know when my baby left me, she took everything I need. My credit card, my cigarettes, and my cable TV. You know. Da.
5.
Okay, so you're running through the sound base, running through. He's just going on about like the most, 1970s heartbreak a man could actually experience.
She took my job.
It's very country western for not in country.
So, the guy's name is Fats Monopoly. He was this was his jam back in the day, like the 60s, the 50s, a little bit of the 70s, going on tour, rhythm and blues, kind of that old country folk music. And he would just, play for parties like hours and hours and hours on end. He was a local celebrity, had a couple of records. He wasn't like A-class celebrity. He was more like a B in the city.
Yeah.
But nice guy, family man. Had a heart attack, died right on stage. They had a celebration to honor him every year in New Orleans for a day.
Did it happen to be that stage?
Roll for investigate.
6.
No, it was not that stage. But that is definitely a signature piano that he used. That is part of only 300 that were actually made, and he was known to only play on those specially custom-built pianos. And he kind of croons on. People are kind of getting into music.
We might be able to do this without tearing the place up. I think he's attached to the piano. We get the owner to get rid of the piano and swap it out. We won't.
That should work. I mean, what are we gonna do with the piano?
And people are
We
just
got rid of our.
Yeah, but fucking Federico keeps bothering me about like.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was hoping the webcam would auto fix, but it's not doing shit.
what's going on?
We're fuzzy.
I
We
don't
want
know.
to switch my camera to face you guys. You're more interesting than I am.
But you're GM. You're gonna be on the camera.
Okay.
I will poke the camera and hopefully autofocus
All right.
focus it.
So, last act, everybody's clapping. It's like, hey, thank you. You're a great audience, lovely people. I love coming out here. And I'll be back tomorrow night. But before I do, my gift to you, a request. Who here has an anniversary? And, a couple of seniors. I was like, what's her name? Gladys. Oh, how many years together? 40 years. Oh, that's great, Gladys. And he kind of looks at you and Paz. You young folks up here. How long you been together?
Oh, we've been working together for. God, it seems like weeks.
Yeah, I know. Seems like weeks. With my first missus, I gotta tell you, every day was like a day of sunshine filtering through the bars of her prison. You cherish each other.
Wait, filter through the bars of a prison?
That's what I said. Depends which side of the bars you're on, honey. And everybody's kind of laughing, it's like, yeah.
All right.
Oh, god damn it!
What happened?
Yeah, it didn't work.
It unfocused. I had it focused.
Well, it was focused on you because you were super close to it.
No, I know, but then I ducked down and it focused on
So-
you.
All right, so Ghost. He kind of leans over, and
Why is it doing this?
you notice as he starts
Fine, we're doing it this way.
doing a request, and starts playing that one last song. Everybody's eyes are starting to glaze over. They're starting to kind of like glaze over, and they're starting to swing. You can sense that their auras are changing through your eyepiece.
I have encountered something like this in one of your earlier games.
Yeah.
And send out through our earpieces that kind of low tone.
Okay.
That kind of like sends a little pulse.
Yeah.
So if it's auditory, then that'll kind of act as like an interference type thing.
Okay. Okay. So you do that. And people start kind of waking up. They kind of start snapping too, and as they do, the ghost kind of gives you that the jig is up look. Like you can see as he's like playing the keywords, like yeah, that's what I'm talking right there. And he kind of looks over, oh, you know, ha, and you swear he actually misses a beat.
All right, sorry to rush everyone out, but it is closed. I'm standing up and announcing to everyone. After seeing him do whatever the fuck he did, I'm clearing it out.
Okay, so roll for Rapid. Or Rapport.
Tell them not to worry about paying the bill. It's covered.
Because of the rushed exit, your bills are on the house today.
The bartender gives you a look. It's like, okay.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6 a day. They're like, okay, hang on. Yeah, they're all like, yeah, okay, well, time to go. Crap, we I heard that he died ages ago. It's nice to know it's not true. I hope I look that good when I'm his age.
When you're
And
dead.
And then they all kind of it sounds good, but I remember seeing him in 33. You know.
So I'll just go over to the bartender and just hand him the company card.
Yeah.
Just
We also want the staff to clear out.
And he kind of gives a nod, and the waitresses and Tracy are grabbing the stuff, and grabbing their purses and bags, and, you know, switching other even folks really quick and just kind of beating feet.
I don't know, I'm just gonna make sure the ghost doesn't do the same.
No, he's doing his wrap-up thing. He's got his big champagne glass filled with tips that, you know, he's holding in his hands, and the ectoplasm just kind of oozing. And he's got his bowler there, and he's just dumping it in.
walk over.
Hey, you enjoy the show?
I did.
You and the missus, sweet couple, I like you. You're good kids. You treat her right now.
Right
We're
up,
not a couple.
right up until that last bit when you started affecting everyone's own.
Doing what? Oh, everybody gets into the music. You know, you gotta just let yourself be.
So I'll put a trail. I'll just kind of like reach behind me, pull out like one of the disc traps, and just kind of toss it at his feet. Yeah. I was actually debating on whether or not we would just let you continue doing your thing, but
Well, thank you. That's mighty kind of you.
yeah.
That's mighty kind of you.
Then you attack the crowd.
He's like, oh no, not attacking. Just soothing the pains of everyday living.
What were you taking from that?
It's just, you know, just a little off the top, just a little sip here and there. They won't even know it's gone.
Meat.
You know what I
Beep.
mean. Okay.
Where's the camera going? Camera.
I think it might be because like there's direct sunlight on it. Maybe I don't know because it's
That
hitting
actually-
directly on the bottom of the
Yeah.
thing.
And then my
Try one.
keyboard isn't working anymore. What? There we go. Okay.
There we go. It's the sun. Nature's greatest enemy.
But hasn't that been the case for previous games?
No, because
No.
the sun was hitting here as well.
Yeah. That might.
Because it's slightly angled.
Listen to the scientist. I am so sorry. But then
You're also so dead.
that's a ghost joke.
Ah!
So you kind of click it off. It flares up. The little blue lights of electricity are soaring every which way. You hear the shriek as the piano gets absorbed with him into the trap.
Remember where we had the spot.
The day star. Yeah. And as it does, it's just the cyclone of light, music, and you swear he's actually playing a piano number as he goes down into the trap. It slams shut. And that's when you notice something. The decor starts to change. The red velvet, the 1930s, you see that it starts disintegrating. Not like rotting, but more like an illusion being broken down. And you see that the bartender has actually got a blue mohawk with 2 sleeve tattoos and a black, death metal tank top. The place has got graffiti on the walls, heavy industrial look. You've got like pictures of like Nirvana, Soundgarden, the headstones lining up all the walls. And this place is really rocking that industrial steel look. There's nothing old-timey or jazzy about this place. It looks like it was something torn straight from the 90s. And the bartender's like, oh man, thank God, I thought you would never leave.
You alright?
Yeah. So when you said you're covering the tabs of everything.
Yeah.
It's just like, looks nice. Like, tell you what, I'll make you your favorite drink. I even know what it is. And he pulls down a bottle of whiskey for both of you and just slides them across the table. There you go, on the house. I'm not even charging you that. Thanks so much. Man, if I had to listen to one more, song over Swanee River, I don't know what would happen, but you show up and the music, it gets into you. Not like good music like Nirvana, but like ABBA, but more piano-y.
So I take it you don't like old music.
Oh no, I love the classics, but I like my Beethoven, my Bach, my Mozart.
Cool.
And
all right. So do you want me to cover today?
Yeah.
No. Then maybe you should type it up.
Yeah.
You need a receipt.
Yeah. And he pulls out his little laptop. Yeah, there you go. Just emailed it to you. Yeah, you got it. And everything seems pretty reasonable.
Company card.
Okay, so you pay for it. He's happy. You're happy.
I mean, don't you technically have to roll for that?
Not for these jobs, no.
No? You're just letting Charlie's character get away with it just because...
What do you mean, get away with it?
Well, he's paying tabs for an entire bar's worth of people.
Have you checked what you guys have in terms of your bank account from the last 4 games? You have over 80K right now.
No, but I haven't checked because someone doesn't always tell us what they were getting.
Okay, well I'm telling you.
We have been upping our finances.
Just
so. Besides, if it goes on the company card, and technically it's also covered in insurance, which will.
So you guys saunter out of there, and there's a.
That went way easier than expected.
Yeah, well, it's easy when they get talky. See, it's one of the reasons I want to hook up the little the palm trap. You're not gonna be able to do it once, but I gotta figure out maybe like a fiber optic cable that'll go from the trap.
Fiber optic? Do you think that'll?
That was my first choice, and the only way I would actually know if it worked is to do it, and that's one of those all or nothing things, and the only 2 people that I know that would volunteer would probably not.
So where are you guys heading?
Check the itinerary.
Okay, that was the last job for today.
All right.
Oh wait, we need to set up. We need to contact on him.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys are stepping out of the building, and you notice that there's 2 fairly large mobs of people. Police have kind of cordoned off, the club where you guys are working, and one group is kind of like, working kind of more of the 20s, 30s somethings of the city, and they're like, Ghostbusters, we love you. You guys are so great. Keep it up. And they've got the banners and everything, and then you've got the other side. Where's you're communists, you're traitors, you're anti-American, How dare you? Ghosts have rats. You know, and they're kind of like booing and hissing at you. And then they're just you're like, yeah, you don't respect our vets. You don't understand what and they're kind of like doing the whole. They're like, you don't respect our vets. You don't kneel for the cross or stand for the flag. You're an attack on American family values. And so you guys will all notice, please, both of you.
Two.
I definitely got more than that. 6.
6. Okay, so you notice, wow. We got fans.
Just like, can you guys be quiet for a minute? I can't hear my fans over your booing.
You, on the other hand, notice something. You're kind of like you do a quick. You're like the crowd is fairly hostile. They're like pictures of you with the Ghostbusters logo crossing your faces out, and they're kind of like frothing at the mouth. And you're actually seeing this. You're seeing that quite a few of them have got like the Make Manhattan Great Again and the little pins, I vote for Wildcat Carson. So you're definitely picking up, there's definitely that allegiance there. And then you kind of look at your fans and you realize they're there to support you, but they're also there to counter-protest them. You're not even sure if they know what you do, but it's like, but as you guys are like trying to like get back to the Ecto 1, like they're starting to push on the borders and the cops are trying to hold them back and things are starting to heat up and you're hearing, they're communists, they're fascists, you can't let them get away with this. This is everything I can't stop believe. You know, I'm a member of the PTA, I don't have to stand for this. And then you've got the other ones, you people are worthless, you're everything, you're conservative neo-Nazis. You know, and they're pushing in, the barriers are beginning to break down, the cops are getting kind of frantic looking.
Where's the Watson slime thrower? We can sell the slime bomb.
I mean, that would... No, we can't... I would fix everything, but we can't, because technically that would be on camera and that would be considered an assault.
How about if we just give it to one of the cops to do it?
Go to a cop? Who's in charge?
Yeah, it's Maverick. It's that guy over there. He's like, sir, I swear to God, if you don't get back on your side of the boundary, and you kind of go over him. What? Haven't you guys done enough? Just go already.
All right.
Okay, so make
that you might want a hand with. Whatever.
Okay, so make athletics rolls.
3.
Yep.
1.
So, the cops get overrun. The police barriers come down. You're able to make it to the car, no problem.
Okay, well now that I know that that's happening, can I spend my fate point to add a +2?
Yes.
Because I just kind of wanted to see what happens.
Yes. And
Thanks, here.
I don't know. Makes it easier. I don't know.
so, hordes of people are clambering over each other. There's yelling, there's screaming. The police are like inundated. It's like two herds of deer. Still talking here. 2 herds of deer kind of clashing, and as they're overrunning the barriers, that's when Jeeves pulls up in the Ecto 1, and he just doesn't pull up politely. He pulls into the parking lot. There's a 360 burning tire around. Swings with the back open and pops open the trunk and the doors. And he's like, so, Mom, I believe haste is the appropriate course of action.
I believe you're right.
So we could just accidentally drop one of the.
No. Do that. I'll explain when we're in the car.
So,
now, if we do that, technically it would be a mind-altering substance.
So you guys both leap in simultaneously, slamming the doors like in perfect sync. He kind of puts the pedal to the metal, spins it around, and starts driving off. A couple of the protesters jump on top of the Ecto 1. He hits the windshield wiper, hitting the one in the face, does a quick right turn, shakes them off. You know, they do a little stumble-dumble roll, but nothing serious, and they kind of peels off into the night. But
Wait, we have a siren?
You Ghostbusters. Of course you have a siren.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's right. I feel like you get in trouble for that if you're not.
As long as it doesn't sound like an ambulance or a cop, you should be alright.
Another
Which
productive,
he does.
another productive day at the office. So.
Kinda.
I understand. What were your favorite beverage? But Eric was not available, so I stopped by the nearest rotisserie barista. It is what I believe they call their hipster special. So.
Thank you, James.
You're welcome, sir. And Mom, I got you your favorite chai tea. Well, that's what I would have done if they had been around. Instead, I got you this chai tea iced Monster Energy beverage, but it has a picture of the chai tea you like on the side. I figured it would be a close proximity.
Probably not, but chug.
So, you guys are calling Donahue. He's like, yeah, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, you know, it's wonderful. I love my job. I love the city. I love the people. Every day is a miracle. Every meal is a feast. I can't believe I didn't sign up for this sooner. If it were opposite day.
It's a sarcasm.
So I think we figured out how to make all of this stop.
Okay.
Well,
or at least
not
all
of
the,
it.
all the excessive amounts.
The vast majority of the ridiculous excessive stuff.
Uh-huh. I'm all ears.
We just need one tiny, insignificant, itty bitty little person to do what he does.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to stop by the office?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm off in a little bit. It should give me about an hour or so.
Sure.
Great.
So,
So you guys
Did
go.
not want to broach that one on the phone, eh?
no, I did not.
So you're on your way to the office. And as you do, you notice that your mom's car's parked up front. And the lights are still on, and you can see Federico in there, and he's, pouring them both a cup of tea.
Okay. Yeah. Come in through the lab.
You know,
I can hear him.
and you can hear mom's talking. It's like, it will be okay. They're not gonna find anything wrong because you didn't do anything wrong. This is just a bunch of politicians pulling strings. You know it was gonna happen sooner or later.
Open the door.
I'm like, oh, I'm so glad to see you.
What's up?
And you can see, make a notice roll on this one.
I too am noticing,
4.
but
Okay.
I only got a 2.
You're like, okay, it's his mom's. Something is definitely going on. Place is really quiet. Kat is sitting on top of the paperwork you just filed, and Federico is actually being very hardworking in terms of his daily tasks. He's got the
Well, then
computer there.
clearly something is wrong.
He is taking refuge in his routine. You notice that your one mom's been crying. Like, it's not like ugly crying, but you can see the red around the eyes and all this. And she says, my career might be over. She's like, so politicians, they're investigating your mom they're saying there's been accusations at a higher political level that she's perjured several juries. It's nonsense. They have no evidence, but it came on the day before a major trial. Her firm's basically asked her to step down for somebody else to replace her, and we've been getting hate email and phone calls all day. We've had a couple newspaper reporters basically slam your mother's career, and we've already lawyered up. We've got friends who owe us a lot of favors, but she's like, they're saying that I perjured the jury for the Mackenzie case, and if they overturn that, he's a murderer. He killed 6 people. They proved that. He's gonna walk, and it's not fair, and it's not right, and it's all because of that. that goddamn piece of shit Carlson. He's a political candidate, and they're trying to curry favor because they know he's gonna win. And she's going on. She's like, it's okay, it's okay. And she's like looking at it. It's serious. We also had a few incidences. Some hooligans drove by the house and yelled a few things and threw a few rocks at the place, and there was some graffiti on the side. So the neighbors are cleaning it up, and we're just going to be staying at one of the hotels downtown tonight. And there you can see that she's choked up, and she's like, you threw a rock through the window, and then he spray painted things on the side. I was like, I didn't do anything. I'm a good lawyer. I do my job. I work hard to get at my job. All the bullshit through all the years, and I make it. Now this, and she's like, honey, we've always had a target on this. You knew this. This is why you do the job, so other people don't have to be. And she's like, I know. You see the tears coming back down again, and Federico comes in and is like, ladies, I've got your spearmint tea, and I put a little extra, to help take the edge off. She's like, thank you for your tea.
I don't think honey is going to be enough to take this edge off. Maybe copious amounts of booze might, but that might make it worse.
Okay. It'll be okay.
Honey, thank you. Just don't cause any trouble. Just stay clear of him. Apparently he's got friends we didn't even know about.
Oh, I know who's.
Well, there's no staying clear of him at this point.
I know who his friends are. They like me better than they like him.
They're not his friends.
Okay, but we're gonna be staying down at the Halton downtown, and we're gonna be in room 246.
Mom, the cabin. Go to Westchester.
So roll report.
No.
-3.
Do you not have anything you can tap
And
for social?
not really.
They kind of
Everything that I have is just Ghostbusters.
they kind of give you that. It's so nice. You poor dumb sweet. They're giving you that look, which is like you're trying and they really appreciate it, but and that way you feel yourself shrinking down to a 15-year-old.
Okay, you know what?
What did you do?
Okay, good. It didn't close.
Also, it seems like the chat isn't doing anything. Can you check that, please?
Well, if the chat is doing something and we're not seeing it, that's not changing.
Okay.
All right. Oh, okay. That's good. You do have an empty relationship slot. I mean...
Yeah, I don't know how to put that. But, no,
just take it.
Okay, cut the shit. That look ain't working. At home, you can look at me like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. This is my home. This is also my business. This is where I work. This is what I do. You do not get to look at me
I'm
like
just
that.
taking you. I'm just pushing you away.
What's your trouble again?
Way
too into this?
Okay. Okay. I'll give you a fate point for this one.
This jackass has been causing problems all over town. He has made deal
I'm trying
after
to push
deal
you away.
after
Now
deal.
is not the time.
That's how
Now
he's
is not
getting
the
forward.
So Paz is actually kind of pushing you, and you're like, I am right, and this is going on. She's like, yeah, honey, and you're kind of being pushed out the door. And another thing, and it's like the door closes, they can still hear you down the hallway being moved. That's like, and so you're not even in the room, and it's like the voice of God is still echoing.
I have an intercom.
You are not safe.
I put in the audio system here. You are my family, and I will fight for you to the bitter end. No, Federico, I don't want a decaf tea. If Eric didn't make it, what's the point? First the hipsters, now this. Just let me have my rage. So.
I gotta make something.
He's gonna blow up the lab.
Going to the lab.
Okay. The cat is literally on the side of the wall, just looking at you.
You understand me.
So I'm gonna go down and talk to the parents.
Okay. So they're there. They've been through so much.
Okay. This guy is a grade A jackass. We are in the process of dealing with it. Unfortunately, he's targeting you because he doesn't like us.
Yeah. No. It's like,
So there's no staying out of this from us at this point. I will be right back, door.
and Derek is there, and he does not look good. It's okay, sis. You got a moment?
Yeah. What happened?
I'm in some trouble. I think I need a lawyer.
Yoink! Here you go.
I was like, okay. I just, hi.
This is my brother Derek.
What
happened?
You know my fiance? No, you met my fiance.
Yeah.
And you know how he's...
A damn here, yeah.
Okay, don't say that out loud. He's very sensitive.
They're my boss's parents.
No, I don't want him to be outed. You just don't go around... Okay.
They're also lawyers.
Yeah, okay, so... Somebody fucking called immigration and found out that student visas expired.
Okay. That's got nothing to do with the Dampier thing.
He's being deported.
Okay. Vex, you need to talk louder.
He's being deported.
Where the hell is he from?
Canada. No, I'm joking. He's not from Canada. He's from Brazil originally. And he was here on a student visa. It expired a couple months ago. He was in the process of getting it renewed. And some assholes informed the authorities. And they fucking came to the house and they made a big deal. And the neighbors saw. And Dad tried to intervene. And you know what he gets like. And, you know, they tried to take him from the house. And Dad just kind of threw a punch. And I don't know what happens when from your eyes. But I know what happens when your nose meets Dad's fist. It doesn't just go crunk. It shatters. And next thing I know, he's being led away at clubs, and they fucking took him away.
Okay,
and
stop, breathe.
it's like I just want to get married and have a normal life with kids and puppies and a garden.
Frederico, I need to
I wanted to have my rock band.
Okay.
This would have happened if I just played tetherball like Dad wanted.
If you don't shut up, I'm finding a gag.
Cheers.
Yeah. Say the intercom. Federico, Paz, could you leave the room for a moment?
No.
Yes.
Hey, when did we get an intercom?
Always been here. Chapter 3.
Oh, it's that book you gave us?
Yes, that book I gave you.
Were we supposed to read that?
Yes!
And Paz, we were supposed to read that. I was right on that.
I didn't tell you weren't supposed to. I just told you I wasn't gonna.
Right, okay. I can't believe I work for this. I put up with all this crap and they get rid of my favorite coffee pot and Penelope. And
Okay,
just like,
Frederico, shut up.
Wait.
Bigger shit is right now.
Oh, hey, guys, I think I left it on.
Yes, you did.
Okay, turning it off. I don't know when they're always yelling at me. I try so.
Still on.
Ah, goddamn fucking click.
Okay. So, something with student visas. If you are in the process of applying to extend it, you effectively have extended it for the process where you're applying. Until they reject your extension, your student visa is effectively extended.
Who are you talking to? Your brother?
Yes.
You said,
I'm also talking to the GM, because I know this.
yeah, okay. And I understand
So
this.
my mom's with
Yes, I get that. They get that. And they're like, uh-huh. And it's like, And what about breaking the guy's nose?
That's a different problem.
So you're
But Dad did that, so they can't deport him.
so roll for rapport. That's actually not a bad roll.
5.
5?
Mhm.
Okay, so between your roll and their roll, the mom. This is kind of like the distraction your mom's needing. This is just kind of somebody else's problem.
Yeah.
So your one mom, Patricia, who's been like she's just a mess. She's like the lawyer gears. The wheels are starting to spin again, and they've stopped kind of fixating on themselves. They're fixating on their brother right now. So as you kind of leave the room, they're kind of talking to him and going through
I'm
their
going to the lab.
options, and you can sense that they're calming down a little bit. They also have not figured out how to turn their inner calm off yet.
So,
Literally just a button.
your moms are distracted.
Good.
Check if Donnahan's supposed to be here any second, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for one dose.
What are you making?
Well, I went to the gun range the other day. Just
Took a gun?
well, no, I've never actually taken a bullet apart.
That sounds like a bad idea.
It's not hard. You just take the actual bullet off, and then there's the casing and the gunpowder inside. See what happens is the hammer hits the flint ignites the gunpowder explodes, but the bullet's got nowhere to go forward. But what I figured is this is buckshot. Well, it's a shotgun shell. However, if I made a if I made a small little incendiary thing right here, and or if I found out a way to pressurize it, I could have a small pressure valve, and I can put the positively charged slime inside it, so I could actually just have like an aerosolized positive charge kind of gas bubble.
Okay, I am not being your guinea pig for this because if it goes wrong, it's gonna explode.
No,
in your
I was
hand.
gonna. Come on, I'm gonna use it.
Hey boss, there's a Detective Donahan here to see you.
Fantastic.
Are you in, or should I tell him you're not here?
I am definitely in.
I can hear you over the intercom. He knows I'm here. I know he's there.
Were you just saying you're gonna use Frederico as the guinea pig?
No.
Oh, I must have misheard.
Okay, would you like
Because you're in
a detective? Would you like a coffee? Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the coffee machine. Oh, he got a new job. Huh.
It's so true.
Okay. So no, we got this. It's just as good. What is it? Instant? Oh god.
But you replaced Eric with instant?
Well, yeah.
I'll come out and instant coffee.
Well, yeah.
Do you not like yourself?
Well, it's what we can afford on the budget.
Sorry?
What?
What budget?
Well, we didn't actually pay Eric anything, so
Okay, so what you meant is at equivalent cost. You know we still paid for the beans, right?
I had that coffee didn't just manifest.
I know.
So just go over to the cupboard.
Yeah, but those are all beans.
Yeah.
I can't just put it in water. It doesn't work like that. It's ridiculous. Then it would be bean water. That's stupid. To be honest, the kid's got a point.
That is what the coffee machine is for.
But Eric's not.
The spirit possessing the machine is gone.
Yeah.
The machine still works.
Yeah.
Beans go in here.
Yeah.
Water goes in here. On switch.
Okay. See, I didn't know that.
Chapter 7! Down him with me!
Welcome to the recreational part of the journey. I'm glad you read through the first 6 chapters. Here you will find things on how to use the bar fridge, how to use the coffee
Actually, I'm
machine,
mumbling too quiet.
how to use the coffee machine, how to use the bar fridge, and the pool table. We have a pool table!
Like, there is an entire wing of just cool down recreation. It's just dust. No one read the book, and no one knows it exists. By this time, the room itself has manifested its own spirit, and it's depressed as fuck because no one plays.
Oh, I give you a favor for that. So at this point, Diane's like, okay, well, as entertaining as this is, coffee guy, Victor, you said you wanted to talk.
Yeah. So
So I'll bring him in. Bring him into the lab and close the door. Lock it.
So we have figured out who and what is causing the ridiculous number of ghost problems.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Tucker Carlson.
Wait, the radio guy?
Yeah.
The smarmy guy with the
Yep.
male
Yeah.
pattern baldness and the bow tie?
This
Yeah.
is why he liked us at first.
I fucking hate that bow tie.
Yeah.
Why did he like you at first?
Because we were cleaning up his mess without knowing it.
Wait, he's a ghost?
No.
Oh, that was...
He's made a number of deals with a number of entities for the fame, fortune, power, that sort of thing. Problem
Like,
is,
those are real?
yes.
Like the whole selling your soul to the devil thing?
Yep.
Problem is, you're only supposed to be able to sell it once.
What?
Yeah, he's found a loophole.
Oh, he borrowed money from different loan sharks, didn't he?
Yes, like the hotel that kind of sort of went away.
Yeah.
Demon.
Oh. That's what happened to it. Huh.
Yeah. So we figured out why how he's hiding from it. How he's hiding from it, why, because they can go where he was, which is why those doors just keep
Well, the
randomly
doors apparently
manifesting.
open automatically, so they can go through the doors.
But
while Tucker's there, he's protecting himself, so they can't actually get. Basically, jamming them shut temporarily.
Okay, but I can't arrest him for this. There's nothing on the books about arresting
We're not
people
asking you
for
to
drug
arrest
sales.
him.
you don't have to arrest him. All we need is Mickey.
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 See, he's
And
Tucker.
he's like the poor. Like when he got stolen from you, he got taken to. He literally got sent to hell. Like the guy's done more than his time
Trust me.
in that sense.
Trust me, he has done his time.
Uh-huh. You see, I get where you're coming from. Kind of sort of follow the ins and outs a bit. I don't necessarily believe all of it, but
Okay,
I think
no,
I trust you for the most part.
That's
on
okay.
it. A little bit of my area of my expertise, but fair be it. But
The question
you
is
know,
how?
the upper state of New York may not necessarily see
True.
spending time in hell as being the equivalent in federal penitentiary.
I mean, yeah. This is why we're talking to you. We're hoping there's something we can.
Yeah. See, the thing is, how he's keeping off of the loan sharks, as you were saying, their radar.
Yeah.
His limo. He's
Got a
decked.
limo.
He's decked it out with enough
Bastardized
wards
angelic
and
magic.
Wars?
Wards. Magic.
think of it like magic security systems.
Ah, okay, got it.
So long as he's within a certain area of his car, they can't find him.
Okay.
So we need
So-
to move the car.
Alright.
Cops can't do it. He's a presidential candidate,
He's a presidential. He's got more security than I even know what to do with.
which is why we need Mickey.
Right. Listen, I understand. I need you both to roll a report right now.
You know what? I'm going to.
I got a 5.
I'm going
We
to.
lost the camera. We lost the camera.
How dare. This betrayal will not go unnoticed
Or long.
for long.
Alright, so going on. Cut back.
That's right, Cameron. Know your place. Anyway, So I got a 2, and I am tapping my unsettling enthusiasm.
Okay.
4.
All right. Raya, what are you doing?
I got 5.
All right. Okay. We'll warn you, the detective is... What did you get, Charlie?
I got a 4.
You got a 5?
I got a 5.
Okay. He just kind of listens to you. He's like, listen. I can't help. There's nothing I can do. I can absolutely not say that he's being held in B1. And his cell number is C42. I cannot say...
Hold on a second. Can you not tell me these things a little slower? Feeling.
C42.
I'll just have some of this coffee.
Why would you do that to yourself? You knew it was instant, and you did it anyway.
Spit tay.
It was B-Wing, Cell C2?
C42.
C42.
C42. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. Okay.
I can't tell you the guard's rotations between 9 and 9:15. And I cannot tell you that there's a delivery, so the docks will be open for a short period later this evening. And I can absolutely not tell you that there's no way you can get in or out with a security fob just like this. He puts it on the table.
We won't need that.
No, so he's like, of course you won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, Sanford and Sons is on tonight. They're doing a marathon, and I would be loath to miss it. Good day, Victor. Paz.
Good day.
I wish you the best of your endeavors.
Thank you.
And he so he kind of heads out, and you notice he's left the fob, and with the fob is like a little security clearance card.
There's an easier way we can do this. So I could just call Mr. Book and give him the exact location.
Yeah, but wouldn't that kind of make you deal with the devil?
No.
He can't go there unless the door opens there specifically. Tucker Carlson would have to open one.
Wouldn't he be able to just open a door anyway?
No.
No, we're talking about to grab basically to carry Mickey through.
Oh, yeah.
It wouldn't be, because this would be serving his best interest. Mickey is our best chance of getting rid of the wards that is keeping him from closing his deal. And quite frankly, if Book closes his deal first, he completes his contract.
I mean, I guess you could give it a shot, but it doesn't. I mean, doesn't he have to have a door open?
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how this works. I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. Okay. So, hook up the phone.
Mm-hmm. Go for contacts.
Still don't have any points on contacts.
You're, however, way too into this, so the -3 can be re-rolled
Well,
at least.
no, it's a...
-2, sorry.
It's not even a negative. It's a 0.
Oh!
So...
Those are positive.
That's 2.
That's 2.
This is, interdimensional phone call.
Okay, so you've got the...
I do have him on speed dial.
So you've got the... You put it through the phone, and you hear a voice. Doesn't sound like Book. It sounds like, hello, hello, hello.
Hello?
Is this Vincent?
No, it's Victor.
Victor, hang on. Victor Humbug.
Hamburg.
Yes, you are on the list. Hi, this is Azal. How may I help you?
Hi, how you doing? So...
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright. I was trying to...
My first mortal I've talked to. This is so exciting.
Oh, hey, well, I could be your first.
Mr. Book says wonderful things about you.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, excellent.
I was hoping to actually speak with him.
I'm afraid that he's a little preoccupied on the mortal plane right
Oh, so he is on the mortal plane. Okay.
He
Is
is.
there any way I can get into contact with him here,
now.
or that you could send him or you could send him a message?
When he's in contact, I will be glad to pass along a message. No, the souls go in the other cabinet. Please, we went through this at orientation.
Oh, do not get me started on people not reading the instruction manual.
Oh, it's terrible. It's only 75,000 pages.
Right?
You can get over it in
I think mine was only 3. It's only 3. There are
I
27
I
chapters.
agree. There's more than 3 pages.
1,000.
But
There
the
was
thing
only
is,
3,000.
everyone comes to me, and it's right there in the book. They should know. There's a reason his name is Mr. Book.
I even put in little wings that come out of the book
Oh,
that have labels.
So heaven, delightful. We don't have those. This is why it's hell. You know the expression, throwing the book at you. Where do you think it came from? We did it first. Anyway, yes, what's the message? You said you wanted to leave a message.
Yes. Sorry. We're coming up with a plan to get rid
Who's we?
of my associate.
Oh,
partner.
your associate.
Paz.
Oh, Patricia. Yeah, yes, Paz. Yes.
Yeah.
There's a dossier here. Yes.
I'm sorry, what?
You have a dossier. Why has it?
That doesn't sound good.
You're an artist. Why wouldn't you have a dossier?
In hell?
You're an artist. Where the hell do you think most of the artists went?
Sorry. So you and Paz are doing what with it now?
We are closing in on finding a way to deal with that pesky Carlson problem, and we were hoping to coordinate our efforts with Mr. Book.
I will be glad to pass this message along. I'm filling up the paperwork right now.
Thank you so much.
And there we go. And as soon as he's in contact with me, I will put this at the very top of the list.
Thank you very much. Okay.
I set the cabinet. Oh,
I
When
will
do you
let you go.
expect it to be in contact?
oh, easily within the next millennium or two.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you deal with the cabinet, and I will talk to you when I talk to you.
My pleasure. And make sure you turn the intercom system off. Like,
Am I in hell?
so,
Apparently.
Why aren't you answering?
I said apparently.
so what are you guys doing at this point?
What time is it?
It's 7 p.m.
Rodrigo,
So we have
Yes,
2
boss.
hours until that time.
could you come in here, please?
Yes, boss.
Why does he sound like Jeeves? Are you copying Jeeves?
No. You see how he's dressed? He's dressed exactly like Jeeves.
Did Jeeves dress you, or did you dress you?
I dressed.
Got it. Okay.
Here's a shirt to me. Display. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy.
This is a good movie.
Oh yes, I'm playing the Tailor.
Nice. Well done.
You know it's all the same person, right?
Wait, what? No, they're distinctly different people. It says it right there. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. They're 4 different professions.
Condensed.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay, never mind.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
before we do it. So, heard you talking to yourself
Mhm.
because you
Do that.
don't turn the intercom off when you turn it on. Is there something you would like to get off your chest?
Yes, there is. I really like you guys. I think you're great. But, Eric's not here. And Penelope's gone. Eric's not here, and Penelope's gone, and honestly, I'm really lonely. I mean, Penelope was telling me all the stuff to do and not, screw up. And Bob was giving me lifestyle advice. And Eric made the best coffee, and people wouldn't be yelling at me all the time.
Okay. Here's the thing. Taking lifestyle advice from a book that actually has a full chapter on the best ways to cook babies, probably not the best idea.
It was so weird. Man, I read that thing cover to cover. It was bizarre.
I really wish you hadn't. Okay, second. You were fine and, really, really good at your job before Penelope came into the business.
Really?
Yes, there was a reason you're still employed.
Okay.
Third, You're being paid very well.
Yes.
Of
And
course, you were supposed to get someone else to help you too.
I did.
Who? Who's Harold?
Harold's new hire. He starts tomorrow morning.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I was waiting for the right time to break it to you.
Break it to. Okay. Not yelling. Not yelling. Not yelling. Sorry. It's very stressful.
When it
I
happens.
am your boss.
Mm-hmm.
I am literally the owner of this franchise.
Yes.
That is shit I need to know immediately.
Yeah.
Okay? So when that happens, when you hire someone,
Yeah.
I am literally supposed to be the first person to know.
Okay.
I should know before they do.
Okay.
Okay. Second, how many plays have you done? How many plays or acting bits have you done when you were a thief?
When I was a thief?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a
well.
burglar type
Oh.
thing.
8, 9?
So you have experience.
Well,
How much training did you do for those particular parts?
not a lot per se. I mean, I did. There was this one local guy. He did, I don't know, I think 100 bank robberies a year, and I kind of shadowed him for a month and a half. And then there was the pickpocket. She was really good. She was downtown. She was young, but she was great. So she gave me notes, and I hung out with her, and I bought her fast food, and she showed me her technique. She used dog as distraction. Mr. Muffles, he was great. And oh my God, Betsy was awesome. Betsy was 65-year-old, and she could hustle like nobody's business. Oh man, it didn't matter. Cars, pool, poker. She was just a fiend. Yeah, so I took notes on her. You know, that's why I did the one act play, Goodbye Betsy. I was dressed as Betsy the entire time. But she said the monologue was very catching.
Nice.
You know, she never said things like that, but she knew she had. So got a little bit of experience on it. But, you know, I only had 4 people come to the production. I mean, so before I came here, and I broke out and had, like, you know, upwards of 10 people come out to the production. But, you know, I figure my career's going up, you know.
I mean, yeah.
The lifestyle
It is
experience.
Setting
definitely.
4.10 is definitely more than 4.
So we need to break someone into prison.
Cool. And
Okay?
you want me to write a play about it?
No, we want you to help.
Wait, is this a ghost prison?
No.
Oh, yeah, I'm in.
Cool. All right. And then I need you to bring up this command. Then I need you to bring up the building, the local, and legally obtained
Got it.
building plans for this address here.
And he's like,
And this location, this part of this was
wait,
particular.
this is a police station.
Yep. And just factor into your planning these time frames here when they shift change may or may not happen.
What are you guys going to be doing? Are you like the getaway drivers? Are you coming in with
Well,
me?
Jesus is going to be the GM, the getaway drivers. and
Okay.
Mickey doesn't know you. He knows us.
Okay. So you got to talk to Mickey.
Yeah.
I think I got a plan.
I mean, it would be easier if it was just one person. So maybe what we can do is we can get you to give him an earpiece so he can talk to us directly, and we could be waiting.
I've got a plan. Give me an hour.
Okay, because that shift ends in 2.
Yeah. So he heads up the door. Okay.
You can't tell anyone about this, and you definitely cannot do a play about it.
I understand. Can I use the company card?
No, that's trackable.
All right. So he heads off.
What do you need? What do you need it for?
Costuming.
Use cash.
Ah.
Hang out. And
So he heads off.
next, right up there with not using the intercom. It's an extra step, but I don't understand.
And that's when you hear a lot of honking outside, and it's
Outside.
But you go outside, and it's a couple of guys in Chevy trucks with like people in the back. It's like, hey, losers, get a job, and they're like throwing eggs at the Ectobot. And what are you guys? A couple of eggs landing near where you are. Go back where you came from.
Hey, Mr. Pickles.
Mm.
Go say hi.
They're driving off. Cat's watching the trucks kind of drive away. Starts following them on foot.
Just imagining that. Yeah, showed them.
So, as this is going on,
I would like to take a bathroom break because it's about an hour and a half in.
Okay.
And, yeah.
before you go in the bathroom break, really quickly, as this is going on, you will come across big news in the news. And Tucker Wildcat Carson is doing a video promo, and he's like, "That's right. As part of my presidential bid, I will be doing a motorcade around the city, so America can know that America has got its own back. That way, good old-fashioned middle white class America will know that we are together and united, and these foreign people coming in trying to take our jobs and erode our family values can see that we're not gonna take it. It'll be a nighttime ride around the city. Every car will have its own tiki torch, and we will remind them what made this country great. And it wasn't the liberals were their opinions. No, it was America pulling itself up by its bootstraps and striding over forward, fixing other countries before they done wrecked themselves." And you know what people say, I was wrong about those Ghostbusters. I thought they were all American. It turns out they are the worst type of communists at all. A bunch of them and their liberal values destroying our American state. Them and the police and the military, they don't know what it's like to have to stand up and fight for what you believe in. But I am here to fight for you and what made this country great. Motorcade tomorrow around the city, and we will not stop.
We're getting to it. I'm genuinely hoping that's one of the things that happens to him in hell.
I mean, we were talking about how we could possibly just pitch him through one of the doors.
You guys were talking about blackbagging him. All right, bathroom break. 5 minutes.
Get him with a beanbag. With a beanbag gun. Just...
What was the beanbag filled with? Scorpions. just the thought of that is terrifying. Killer reactions can't even do that.
Okay, so everyone, Vex is going on about the Duncan Tavern Hooter and
Yeah.
his absolute favorite thingamabob. So
So, Fey Nightmares. So,
also technically, it is from Lumberjack Tall Tales.
so back to Ghostbusters. The reporters are like, that's right, presidential candidate Tucker Wildcat Carson is doing something never done before. He is going to be doing a motorcade rally around the city and show of support. It's really, what do you think, Janice? Oh, I'm just juiced about this. I'm so excited. It's about time that we have, an American candidate who is one of the people. I'm not afraid to show it. Meanwhile, that's kind of playing on.
To be fair, a presidential candidate has done a motorcade before in Texas.
So
It did not end.
So the whole thing is, you guys are listening to this from the inside of the Frosty Snow Clown ice cream truck.
Right.
It's the one where the Frosty Clown logo's on the side, and it's got the pull down window with the menus on the side, and
is our plan to distract the prison guards with the ice cream?
and he's like, and you see Federico there, and he's dressed as a 90-year-old woman, and he's just looking at you. They will never see this coming. No one will suspect, because you're literally the Frosty Snow Clown ice cream delivery truck driving through Lower Manhattan with the music going around.
It's a little
Like you could probably see it from space.
So
The distraction is like the key part of everything.
Yep.
There's what people expect to see, and then there's what they show them, and this is where we go in between the cracks, like a fish, like a carp, like a carp fish,
camera.
like a carp fish. Eyes on each side, so we only see the big picture from both angles.
Not what's directly in front of us.
Well, no, sharks aren't predators. Wait, do you fish on binocular vision or
Oh.
360?
No, so
I guess that's not 360, but usually.
can I get somebody to make a driving roll?
Oh no, we got Jeeves on that.
Jeeves is in the ice cream truck with you?
Yep. Jeeves also has military training. No, we're not gonna do this without a military presence.
All right, roll for Jeeves.
Ah.
What do you get?
I got a 1. So whatever his stats are.
Plus 1.
So, you guys pull in front of like the police station. Federico's like, see us coming. At the door. Okay, 2 officers. Jesus, I'll take care of this. He takes off his driver's cap, goes over, opens the bus. And a wonderful evening to y'all. How can I help you? And like, yeah, my partner here will have a chocolate dip cone. Yeah. And I'll have a. Do you still have the butterscotch triple? We're out of the butterscotch triple, but the caramel's really good. It's like, oh, that'll be $4.95. You enjoy them ice creams now, don't you? Don't be working too hard, busting up the gas. It's like, you got it. Just so you know, you can only park here for an hour. Right on you, pew pew, officer. It's like pew pew. There you go. So it kind of goes back off and sits down. Everyone's just.
I will literally give you a raise if you never do that in my presence.
Yeah, so what's. And
Yeah.
Federico just kind of looks at you. The fish begins now.
Remember, give him the earpiece so he knows it's us. He will not. He won't know who you are.
Of course.
Right.
Or
Your disguise.
as
Beginning to regret this.
I've
Should.
got the perfect distraction planned. But they will never suspect. Mrs. Wreathspoon, 90-year-old widower, and heir to the Barley Bale's fortune, who was once a long time
Okay.
circus
Okay.
avant.
we're gonna stop it right after Widower.
Yes.
The rest of that is no longer part of your backstory.
And he kind of goes out. And you see him kind of shuffling, and he's wearing like a pink pinafore dress with a gray hair wig pulled back and big Coke bottle glasses. He's got the walker out, and he's actually using the walker to slowly approach the police station.
Ernest sings Christmas moment. These steps might as well be mounted.
And you see him go in, and you can hear him on the comms. And he's like, "Ma'am, can I help?" "Oh, yes. My name is Mr. Reestrom. I'm a senior citizen. And I'm here to see my poor wayward nephew, Mikey. Oh, I remember when he was just a little guy." Mikey Fitzgibbon? Yeah. He's 5'4". It's but I'm here to report a crime as well. Crime? Yes, a criminal crime of such criminal proportions. It's illegal.
Just go to the intercom. They want to dial it back. Meryl Streep, just get in.
Like, what's the crime? And you can tell the voices. It's the same cops. Well, you notice that these people pretending to be ice cream salespeople, putting LSD into ice cream and peddling it in front of police stations. And you actually hear somebody gulp on the other end. It's like, what?
Jeeves, I believe we will be going.
Split second later, there's two cruisers. Cops are like piling out, getting into the thing. Jeeves is
I'm
gunning
not,
it.
okay, before when he says that, I pop out of the ice cream truck, and I am just kind of gonna be there, but not in the like. I'm getting the fuck out away from the truck.
So what are you doing?
Same.
Okay.
Like, geez, yeah, ditch the truck, go home, lay low.
Yes, sir. Let's go. So let's take some of the ice cream for you and Mom for later.
Just the caramel ones.
Of course. Here we go. The moment you guys step out, like he does the thing where the back wheel starts smoking and spinning.
Jeeves, stop starting off. Just go.
I'll take a couple of things just to have like the ice cream, like he's like coughing.
Like he does the fishtail and he's just gone. Meanwhile, the cops are piling into their cruisers going
I
after
look
him.
at the cops like, is there something wrong? I'm holding the ice cream bar like,
"Don't eat that! We think he's gonna drop down!" So they're getting in there. They're peeling off. About 2 or 3 cruisers are going off there. And he's like, "Can you hear me?
mm-hmm.
I'm still. They seem to have cleared out the front part of the station.
You're an asshole. You could have warned us.
The fish knows, and it had to be authentic. If I told you, you might have not given the role. They would have suspected something.
Get to work.
I'm on it."
The thespian.
"Oh, excuse me, young custodial. My eyes are not that good." "Yes, ma'am. I just hear mop the floors." "Oh, such muscular arms you have. Such a strong, handsome physique. I'm looking for this room and this." "Oh, well, yes, ma'am. I'll be glad to help you." "Oh, thank you."
So, working our way to to where Donahan had said to like during the shift change and
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
So you got a couple officers out having smokes there. There's 2 or 3 of them, and another guy comes up. It's like, "Guys, did you hear what's going on?" It's like, "What? No, some psycho was selling like tainted ice cream right in front of the station." I'm like, "Shit." "Well, what happens?" They're kind of milling around there. "So who's here?" And they're not changing shift. They're kind of gossiping and just smoking out, but that is definitely the entrance you guys need to get through. It's like, yeah, some fucking British psycho was out there, like, yeah,
How would they know he was British?
well, not British, but some, like, psychos out there, and it was like,
How did you whisper?
some Alabama psycho selling ice cream. Well, what happened to Cheryl? She's on the shitter right now. But she's lactose intolerant. Yeah, she asked for a lactose-free ice cream, and the guy gave her dairy. Oh, the monster! He didn't. We're gonna be smelling that for weeks. We won't say anything. She's self-confident.
They
Kind of.
did not ask for
And they're smoking and they're talking. This is getting nuts. I'm here, and one of them kind of like turns his head and it's like sees you, and he's like, you need a hand here?
Do we need to? Sorry, I heard talking and became. We bought ice cream.
Yeah, don't eat it.
No, we like he peeled off like the moment he gave it the bars, and then the officers told us to not. Do we need to give a statement?
And they're like, yeah, you should probably, you know what? Come around the front and we'll get.
Can I just go through here?
No, you should really go around the front.
I mean, all right, you're right there.
They're like, use your rockford to try and.
Actually, you know what? I am way too into this.
I don't know. Does that even really apply in this case?
Yes, it does. And you'll see why.
No, 0 is better than -3. So
you're kind of like, and they're like, no, buddy, listen, just go around the fucking front, and then you hear a distinct voice. Oh my, so many officers! You know, they'll turn around, and they're like, what the hell is this? Williams, you're supposed to be cleaning the other side of the station. And he's like, well, I'm helping this poor woman. She's oh God, we don't care. What did we tell you about this? You're supposed to do that side, so when the shift changes over on this side, it's like, so I'm guessing the floor is all like, well, please don't yell at him, officer. It's my fault. Ma'am, it is not your fault. I feel responsible. All right, you. Come inside, because apparently the other side of the building is soaking wet right now. Watch your step. You don't want to break your neck.
all right. No, go ahead.
Okay.
So you guys come in, and as you do, and the lead's like, all right, I'm going to need both of you to come up here. Like, officer, can I borrow one of these strong gentlemen? I'm feeling faint. My rheumatism is kicking in, and I want to see Mikey. I only have a few days left to live. And, I'm sure one of these fine, strong individuals with pink hair and a budding entrepreneurial spirit will be glad to help me in my final days.
You might want to get your eyes checked.
Do you want to do this, or should I do it? Like that?
And they're like, oh, for fuck's sake, seriously, where do we get these crazies from? Lady, you're not even supposed to be bad. Why are you even...
Why are you calling her crazy, man? She just clearly wants to see something. That's ageism.
Okay, hang on for a second. He's like, I'm not being... He's like, Bill, you kind of are. What? No, you are. We have the sensitivity training course. That's ageist. It's like, yeah, George is kind of right on this one. Guys, I'm not... No, I didn't say anything about her race.
We're gonna help.
And they're like, oh,
Okay,
why
you know what?
do we
You know what?
even...
Guys, we're gonna do you a favor. We're gonna help this little lady. Y'all figure this out. We'll be back.
Yeah. So they're kind of like, why we spend... This is why we keep going to the damn workshops. Do you not pay attention?
Just go.
You're gonna get HR involved. It's just, well, you know what? No, this is not fair. My father was 136 Puerto Rican, and that's kind of where the conversation ends.
I'm not racist. You know Dale. He's black.
Oh. Yeah, so, but it is Lower Manhattan. That's actually kind of the nice version of those cops.
Yeah. Anyway,
And
so just like quickly escort this ridiculous employee of mine in his cosplay. to the cell housing Mickey.
And William says with you, well, ma'am, it was a pleasure to meet you. It's nice to see some people still have class in your last 9 days to see your nephew. Thank you, Williams. Perhaps in another day, in another time, in another world, we'll meet again. Said, I'd like that very much. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go mop and glow the study hall. But he heads off. Federico just kind of looks at you. The fish! And goes off towards the hall.
Why didn't you bring him in on this?
So so you come from Mikey's cell, and Fabrico's standing up there. Yes. You must be Michael Fernandez. Yeah, it's an alias, but yeah, hey, it's you. Who are you? Wait, I know you. You know me? Yes, I know you. You're what's her face from Looney Tunes, Granny, the one with the bird and the cat. Oh man, I thought I'd never meet you in person. You're like one of my faves.
Mikey.
That's why I got a thing
Make
for
quiet.
older women.
Maggie.
Oh, hi, Pez. Hey, Victor.
Shush.
Mikey, you need to be quiet. I have important information, and if you want to live, you must come with us. But first, put in this earpiece so you can hear Victor speak to you.
Dude, I am right here.
Okay. Is the earpiece still? Oh. Hello, it's Mikey. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can still give me the 50 sound right.
But he told me to put. She told me in. Sorry, I'm not good on pronouns. I'm working.
How are you getting better at that than that? You know what? Not important. Gonna.
What you doing here? It's a long time no see. You're looking good. You're lost your way.
Cool.
Hey, Pez, you're looking good too. It's nice to see you. You're how are things with the family? Doing good? Doing okay? Yeah?
Yeah, did
Yes.
you ever meet my family?
No, but I heard you talk about them.
Cool. So we're gonna be breaking you out.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Mikey.
Big pile of nope with a nope on the top of it, and there's sweeping it.
None of those were words. So, here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
We know where you've been.
Uh-huh.
I'm really sorry that you went through that.
Uh-huh.
What if we could get you something that makes sure that pretty never happens?
It's got bars, it's got nice walls, it's very secure, shakes the thing, seeing, oh, it's getting in. And Mikey's staying put. And I have turned a new leaf, a new page, a new book. I no longer steal things or stir up shit. I'm a clean slate, and look at this. I'm a born-again Christian. It says so right here. The guy came by. I just had to sign my soul over to Jesus.
Mikey?
Yeah?
None of this will keep the demons away.
Sure will. I sold my soul to Jesus.
Let me see that.
It's like, you know. You rip it up?
Yep. Do you know how many of those people are in hell right now?
Mikey.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So why did you think it would work? Hey, Mikey, wait, it'll actually work.
Don't hit the thing that's up here.
I'll set off the camera.
Yeah, because, like, you shuffle it.
It's not doing
Yeah,
anything.
the-
Explain.
At this point, don't risk it.
Well, okay, sweetie, heaven and hell don't actually care about the paper,
I don't suppose you could.
but it's not actually gonna work.
Can you?
Okay,
You got it, boss. The fish knows everything. You see him pull out like this rank of like lockpicks, start going on.
Now, we know a guy who's been, you know how they were saying they wanted Carlson, and then when they grabbed you. Well-
And then they pro-related me. And my probiscus. They did butt stuff, Paz. They did
Okay,
butt stuff down there. And
Okay.
by down there, I don't mean my butt. I mean an HE double hockey stick. And let me tell you, it was not consensual.
I suspect most of what goes on in hell is non-consensual. Now, we know how Carlson is dodging the demons.
They don't even know how he's doing that.
Yeah, but we do.
How's he doing that?
painted his car special. He's painted his
Like
So-
camouflage?
like weird, kludged, bastardized, angelic magic.
Huh?
He's got spells protecting him.
That's like a wizard.
Sure.
Oh.
So we want you to steal his limo.
Uh-huh.
Because it's got his hell protection on it.
Yeah,
I
but
like-
if I steal his car, I'm pretty sure I'm going back to the bad place. My
Not if you keep the car.
Yeah, see, that would be. I can keep the wizard car.
Yeah, we don't want the car. We just want it gone.
I can keep the wizard car.
You can keep the wizard car.
The wizard car that keeps you.
The anti-demon car. And then you can do your redemption after that.
If I have the wizard car,
They can't come near you.
they can't come near me because I got the car. And even if I would go to hell for stealing, if they can't find me because I'm moving too fast in the car, they can't catch me.
You don't even
Sure.
need to move in
Yep.
the car. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. This could work. This
No.
could work. There's only a problem.
Mhm.
I'm stuck in a jail cell.
Yeah, we're working on that.
And Federico's like, no, you are not. Shake. Damn. For an old broad, you are pretty good. And he's like, it is I, Federico.
For-
No.
Oh, I was waiting to do the
Mid-
Cameras.
Oh, right.
Right. We're leaving now.
Wait, Federico the coffee guy?
Shut up.
Man, you're really uptight. You should switch to decaf there, Victor.
We should go.
We should go like 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
So go the route
Sneaky,
that
sneaky.
Donahan had
Okay, so Donna handling out a map.
Does
Pretty
anyone
good.
here have stealth?
No.
Just for Federico?
Probably.
So,
I'm starting to think he's a government operative.
You guys actually turn around and Federico is just vanished into the shadows like a dream. He's just, you're just like, yeah, and another thing for. God damn it.
well, that's not
Commissioner
gonna.
Gordon, that's what it feels like.
This is.
That's not going to help us if he went the wrong way.
Where did you guys find this guy?
Yeah.
He applied for a job.
He just applied for the job.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Nice. Let's go.
So,
If I wanted to send whoever had stealth ahead to scout and make sure no one was in the way. But apparently that's not happening.
so roll for your stealths.
Sob.
I mean,
Holy shit! I rolled a 4.
I did not. However, I do have a jury rig stunt. And I have the oh, I made a thing. I'm like, okay, so now we have to be stealthy. Shit, I'm not good at that. I made a thing.
Does it fuck up the cameras? Because now we've had our names set on them multiple times.
It's a local EMP, so yeah, but unfortunately it'll scrub everything.
Oh, that's even better.
It's better than what I was going to come up with.
What were you gonna come up with?
Noise spray. You spray it all over yourself and you don't make any sound, and it actually absorbs around in a small
What
area.
are you, a Batman villain?
I am Noise Man. What? Ah! Oh, I hate you so much.
I'm glad you like it. Okay, so you set up a local EMP thing.
Yep. So just, like all the lights just.
Okay. So you hit the EMP thing, light, and then you hear clank, clank, clank. I think it's open. Yeah, these things aren't open. They're not closed. They're open. Well, what happened? I don't know. That's when you see a couple of inmates coming out of their cells right at this point in time.
Why would no? They would also be physically locked.
At this point, Jim is saying, you know,
Yep.
EMP goes off, you're near a control center, it's unlocked.
Take out my new toy, and I'll spend the faith when even I said
Yeah.
there was no rule involved earlier.
Yeah.
But take my new toy. Now you want to go back in.
What's the new toy?
The positive, just kind of calm.
Yeah, so the guys are coming out, and it's not like Arkham Asylum. They're
No,
not hardened criminals. They're like in the drunk tank, loitering, peeing on a statue. You know, screaming at clouds. You know, just your typical stuff police harass people for. So
Fuck that. We can actually use that.
so they're all kind of coming out, and they're like teenagers who went out drinking underage, and they're all like kind of milling around. Well, they're kind of milling around in the hallway. Kind of,
Just
"Ah,
use that to get out.
So the cops come in. The cops come in. Hey guys, we still need your. Oh shit! And they're like, people are like, oh god, the fuzz, and there's chaos as they're pushing back and forward. Arms are going up. Get back to yourselves! You'll never take me alive. What happens to the old lady?
Literally 17.
Yeah. So you guys are piling out of the doorway, along with like it's like a clown car that exploded of people who are drinking, underage drinking, people who are loitering, people who are illegally transporting a Russian dolphin, all coming out of the side of the door.
It's so specific.
Yup. Oh, Bex.
And then
So how did we know? Were they wearing a sign?
it comes out in the dialogue. It really does. And
Where is bottlenose? Take from me, my wife.
And that's when you hear a distinct sound. It's faint at first, but it gets louder and louder and louder, approaching you. And it's a ding, as the ice cream truck jumps or pulls up to you. Jeeves is there. He's like, "Sir, madam, get in quickly."
Why are you still in this car?
I was able to shake them off. They'll never expect it.
So you showed back up? Just get in the car.
Shove Mikey and Frederico into the car. Get in the car.
Fuck's Federico.
You don't see Federico, but Mikey's in.
We still the old lady.
No,
Federico, where the hell are you?
the fish moves in secret. I am directly above you.
Why are you on the truck?
He's on the outside of the company.
Get in the truck.
And as you guys are peeling out, sir, during my escapades of tonight, I may have encountered some friends who will be of assistance for us.
Okay. I need you to repeat that without blending all the words.
Sir, during my escapades tonight, as I was escaping from the police, I made a few acquaintances who will be able to help us.
Okay.
Yeah?
Just don't make any sudden movements and don't act alarmed. He pulls in onto an underpass and, takes a small left, goes down an alley. There is a garage there. Pulls into it, door closes. A few moments later, these guys who look like they're a member of the local gang, leather jackets, shaved heads, tattoos everywhere. And they're armed with effectively power drills and bolts and
They
everything.
strip the truck.
Well, actually, kinda. They replaced the ice cream dome with an oversized hot dog wiener. They replaced the menu sign of ice cream and put up hot dogs, fries, and frings. They take down the ice cream logo and replace it with a wiener smiling, squirting mustards as a logo on top of it. And they give it a complete kind of condiment makeover. So the Frosty Snow Glow ice cream truck becomes Street Meat Deluxe.
And I guess we're out of stock.
I've done some things tonight, so things I thought I'd never do. I've seen the darker side of humanity.
Where
What
the dogs
desperate
come
people
from?
will do desperate things to help one
What the hell?
Blink, blink.
You were gone for 20 minutes.
Yes. Fortune makes desperados of us all in the end, does it not? Thank you, Jeeves. You too, Marcus. Thank you for everything you've done for my family. You're welcome. He starts.
What could possibly happen in the span of a small 30-minute episode? Tune in next time.
It's the Wienermobile starts to go slowly around town.
So many questions.
So that's
No, let's we'll get answered.
so we cut scene to your mom's. Don't worry, and this is what we're gonna do. We'll file the injunction tonight. It will be okay, and we'll have an audience with the judge tomorrow, and we'll explain this and get this dealt with. It's like, you really think so? You really think so? Yeah, honey. It will be okay. We know what it's like to be in love. We'll work this out. You guys are like the best moms ever. How did you raise such like a good son? Oh, well, I mean,
Oh,
sure, Victor's a little eccentric, but he's just like everyone else. That's when you see the Wienermobile slowly pull into the driveway. You know, they're in front of the window, and the giant smiling Street Meat logo appears, you know, blocking out the view of the windows.
Okay.
And that's when Federico, you know, dressed as an old woman, your English former MI6 driver, and Mikey all kind of pile out.
Okay.
Mikey's going back in. The moms are still there.
Yeah.
You need to get rid of the lawyers.
Oh yeah, that's true. So I walk in. Hey.
Hey, well,
Cool.
we think we got a plan, but
Good. Yeah.
we have an early morning meeting
All right.
tomorrow.
Okay.
It's going to be very emotional.
Okay. Well, no,
Are
it's
you okay? You
Yeah,
don't look
yeah.
well.
No, it's fine.
Everything fine? You look
Yeah,
jittery.
everything's. Well, no, it's because Eric is off, so I haven't had my decaf.
I see.
Normal coffee.
Yeah.
It's doesn't land well, but I haven't really made anything that doesn't.
Boss,
cause-
you're back. It's so
Fire.
good to see you. Can I make you a tea? Federico was just standing there, dressed completely normally. He came in through the back.
Yes.
Very good. Oh, Federico, we didn't see you there. Have you been here the whole time? Never missed. Oh, that's nice. Starts making you a tea as if nothing happened.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, just no, got your back. Whatever you need. The usual.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. We'll get through this.
We're gonna give Derek a ride home tonight.
Okay.
And see if we can go down and his father is being held down at the local police station.
Did they were they invited into your home or did they come in here?
And he's like they came into my home, and that's when Dad hit them. But
So they trespassed and they got punched by the guy. who lived there.
and broke his nose, and they took him away. They took him down to the precinct downtown. You know the one. And he describes the place you guys just left. See if you tell a flashback. All the people pulling out, pushing out. Her dad was among them. Like, don't worry, kids, I'm looking out for you. Yeah. Who takes another man's bottlenose dolphin? This is America. We don't do that. You don't fuck with somebody's dolphin, am I right? You know,
Like, so just do that. Flash forward. Oh yeah.
you see the officer stop in the name of it. And that's when you see your dad put him like in a German suplex, and the guy goes over. I'm sure everything's fine.
Yeah.
Next shot is him leaping off the edge of the building with the people's elbow. For freedom. Meanwhile, back at the station with you guys.
Okay. Well, you. Yes, good sleep, Derek. You'll be fine. I'm sure your dad's. You know what your dad's. It was probably just a misunderstanding.
Yeah,
He probably
I
got.
think
He's
so, I think
probably on his way home. Anyway, so you guys should just go. And I'm kind of tired. And this tea is gonna kick in. And so you just take care.
So that's kind of what they do. They're all like, good night. Oh, we love you, sweetie. Yeah, okay, so they kind of
No one noticing the voice cracking.
yeah. So it's just like you guys are just like
So when they leave,
yeah.
then I will let Mike out of the
So
Wienermobile.
hey, nice place. Look what you did to it. New wallpaper. Love the wallpaper. Hey, where's the talking coffee machine? That's gone. Oh, too bad. Damn, I like that.
Coffee machine's still there. It just doesn't talk anymore.
Oh yeah, it's kind of. Oh hey, what's in this room? It says keep out.
Then don't go in it.
Yeah, he's like, right. Good advice. So, you said the wizard Ka.
Yeah.
So,
It is all yours. We just need to find it, and then you do what you do.
All right.
so, when's his? He was supposed to have a meetup in a hotel or something, wasn't he?
Yes.
So when is that?
Frederico, could you pull that file up that technically we don't have?
Yep. And here we go. This is a layout of the hotel. And this is an itinerary of the guest list. And the media coverage will be coming in here, and here. And this is where the motorcade will be going.
Okay.
Wait, so he converted his meeting. So hold on a second. Wait, what do you mean his whole thing was supposed to be at the hotel?
Well, no, they're starting from the news report. It sounds like they're starting the rally there, and then he's going to be driving around the city, with his rally supporters.
Oh, hey, I got an idea. Mickey, how many people do you know that can paint a limo?
A few, but
Well, the problem is if the magic like at the anti-demon stuff's in the paint job, Mike's kind of stuck with it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just saying we could paint another limo.
Oh, so he thinks he's still got it?
Yes.
Do we have enough photos of that hideous thing?
We have the internet. Type in Tucker Carlson's limo on Google.
so he types it in. Is able to pull up pictures, and hands it off to Mikey. Mikey says, "I got a few people who can do something with it."
All right, just make sure the make and model are right. And given the fact that he has more money than sense, he will have gone for the most expensive
Make
thing.
rolls.
0.
4.
You notice something. The power's just gone down. Not just down, but off. Like the Wi-Fi's gone off.
Ours?
Yours.
Why is our power off?
How?
Oh, the backup generators have kicked off. No, you did like power off the grid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not on the grid.
You're not on the grid. It kicked off in the area. You guys are still fine then. And that's
wrong?
that's when you see a
Maybe
couple of
the power went out.
That's when you see a couple trucks pull up, and they've got electrical power, and a couple guys are coming out in hazmat suits, and you recognize one of the hazmat suits. You can see into it, and it's Pack, and he's there. And
Monkey's hide.
he's got a Geiger counter, and he's kind of waving it around.
So I'll just open the door.
Mike, we'll take Mikey to the. When I said Mikey hide, I'll just grab him.
Jeeves,
to the,
Jeeves,
not
get
to
him.
the left, somewhere in the back.
Sorry, what did you say?
Just tell Jeeves to get him out.
Okay. It's like, yes, sir. He takes him up to the back.
So come up front. Hi.
Hi, how are you? Well, I hate to yuck your yum, but yeah, we've got a situation here. I'm gonna have to ask everybody to clear out.
No.
Yeah, I'm afraid that's non-negotiable at this point.
No.
Yeah, it seems we've got reports that you're using some kind of fusion reactor on the premises that poses a severe environmental and health risk to the population. We need to go in and verify that this is in fact correct or not.
You mean the paperwork that I filed like
No,
3 months ago?
No, this actually comes down today. And he's listing off the head of bigwigs. He's like, this senator, this governor, the mayor all signed off on this. Apparently, there were reports that there's cancer-causing chemicals being used in this.
There's no.
And you're do an investigation roll.
So you're telling me that the mayor has decided that we are using
3.
cancer-causing chemicals?
No, they're saying that there's radiation from whatever you're using
There's no
here.
radiation. Why would I use radiation if I'm going to be here?
I don't know why these things happen, sir, or why you would do it, but this is the report. We just need to check it out and make sure everything is okay, and that is not, in fact, the case. All the senators he listed and the mayor, You're like, wait a minute, I know these guys.
Each and every one of them were.
They're all hyper conservative
Yeah.
Republican, and the one guy was instrumental in getting the mayor there, and he was very much anti. You remember your mom's talking about him. He was causing a lot of problems in the court system because he was. They had enough evidence to get him thrown out through basically misappropriation of funds, but somehow it got dismissed, and they're still not sure how that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, yeah, no, we'll cooperate, but understand that at this point, this definitely adds up and continues to build as harassment, and
We're just doing our jobs, and if you've got nothing to hide, then we've got nothing to find. It will just take a few minutes.
So why did you shut down the power everywhere?
Just routine checks.
Routine checks don't involve cutting power to a city block.
He's like,
What are you
ma'am.
planning on planting?
He's like, ma'am, we can't discuss these things with you. No, you either let us do our jobs, or we'll have to call the local police authorities in here.
Sure, let's call them.
This is back of my head. I'm pretty sure they're busy right now.
Because I don't know.
Let's see if you
I don't know what you're planning. I know this looks fishy as fuck.
see the flash up. Meanwhile, back in the police station, I'm pretty sure they're busy right now. Women's bathroom. Oh, why did I tell him it was lactose free?
Next.
Flashback.
Why did you do? No more Beth and Melanie noises for you.
Okay. So they're like, it's obvious that Carlson is like putting pressure on you guys, and he's targeting you at this point, and they're there,
Cool.
and they know it's a sham.
Yeah.
They know it's bullshit, but they also know that they want to be in good with the boss.
All right. You want to check out the power source? I will show you the power source.
We are keeping a camera on them at all times. I am not convinced they haven't been hired to plant something.
Yes, I know. That's why you're going to have your camera running while I do not allow them to wander around the property. I'm just going to show them the power source.
All right, fine.
So take them into the
Alright.
basement. I will.
How just before? How are you doing? Are you taking them through the lab or through the back? Is there like a specific? What is there a specific? Basically, what is your intent in doing this? Are you trying to keep everything looking normal? Are you trying to intimidate?
No.
them,
I'm like because okay. So one of the things that I told you that I was doing that I did with my downtimes. Not only did I create like a localized power source that was completely self-contained and effectively the free energy thing, and it had no radiation coming off of it whatsoever. I also filed a patent for that design and for that power because it's the States. You can patent anything. It's also money. So I'm going to go through like the office, basement entrance. So they go through. Peck goes through the place he's already seen.
Mm-hmm.
Goes into the basement, and while I'm there, I go, Fabrico, get me the patent papers for the battery.
Okay.
Power source.
And what are you doing during this?
I'm filming it all.
Okay, you're filming it all. So you're like, okay, so they're actually going along. Just to make sure I'm really clear with you guys on this.
Do you guys restore power to the neighborhood, for goodness sakes?
It's like,
You can see it didn't affect us.
and they kind of turn to Peck, and Peck kind of nods his head. There's about 8 of them, not counting Peck. And from what you're gathering, they're doing what they're told. He's the one calling the shots. So just, I don't want you to think that they're all kind of like out to get you. They're just, they're part of a team.
And look, Peck, you have indicated that you think this is all bullshit, but you're doing it anyways. So, what the fuck?
And he's just like, copy of my paperwork for you, and another copy for you, and you can go over it. Your alleged, now let's see this alleged non-nuclear facility that you've got. And they've got the Geiger counters out.
All right.
Well, do you see any? Do you see
watch
any
your-
radiation
like-
evidence?
Watch your head.
Yeah. So, but are you taking them by the office?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's just like
We already got. Well,
Okay.
we already got Mikey out.
So So as you guys are walking by, you're walking by, you know, through the lobby, and you're like Geiger counters are like dead, and then you're going through the back towards the office. Geiger counters are dead. The weird thing is, as you go through the office, there's like you can feel the subtle warmth of the door, and the Geiger counters are like they don't go up, but they do go, and then it just stops, and they go dead again. I'm like, that's odd. That's strange. And it's like, did you get a reading? I think so.
Guys coming or not?
Oh yeah. Of course. So you go down the stairs.
The Geiger counter should be going constantly. So unless we're actually absorbing radiation.
Yeah.
And they're like, first thing is like they're kind of looking around, and you hear like, this is so good. It's like, oh right. Yeah. And
Also,
they're
keep in
waving
mind that
things.
a lot of these are patented and not disclosed to the public. So if you talk about any of this, you can be sued.
Oh, all of them are patented.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, just and Peck's like, I will tell you. And the one guy's like, actually, no, they're right on this one. So they kind of like are doing the little thing over there, and like a couple guys they're waving the wands, they're taking samples. You're getting, you know, a little once in a while there'll be a little, but it's more background radiation. Yeah. So.
Oh, Adams.
Direct quote.
Give me a second here.
Power grid was the line was like everything was fine until the power grid was shut off by dick was here. Like that caused an explosion. Is this true? Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
So they take a look around. They're getting no ratings. They go over to your wall-mounted containment system here, and this is your containment unit. Flips it over.
Oh, I didn't show them the containment.
It's not the it's just the power.
The power source.
Okay,
that's
so
what they were investigating.
So what does the power source look like?
It's probably the size of that, like the television. I don't know, like 40, 50 inches. It's got some like tubes that go into the wall because that feeds into the energy of the wiring and stuff like that. But overall, it's not visually impressive.
Okay, so they're kind
It's
of
got some screens and stuff that's for monitoring, but that's about it.
Okay, so they're waving around, they're investigating, they're leaning in. They've got like the little thing with the gyroscope on the front. They're doing laser, and it's like, yeah, not getting any readings. And Peck is like, what do you mean you're not getting readings? This thing is powering an entire building. There should be something coming off of it.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I could be powering the entire city block.
Yeah. And he's just like, there has to be something.
And if there was a problem with the radiation, you would have been able to tell from outside.
It's like, you be quiet and you shut up. And I am telling you that this is not right. This is a hoax. There's something dangerous.
I'm just going through and I'm just taking a shot of all their equipment, saying that there's no problem.
And then just like, and then there's that sound from upstairs. And there's a little background flare, and you can hear like a thumping coming from your office. It's like, not fucking thing. I don't believe for a second he's as goddamn smart as he's letting on. If they say there's something here, there's something here. You're seeing spikes going up, and the doors like glowing around the edges. And when you do,
okay. You saw the power source.
The power source. You need to leave now.
Y'all leaving now.
Okay, so are you going for rapport? Are you going for provoke? Like, these guys are not just gonna go quiet. Like for starters, Peck is a dick, and these guys, as much as they hate him, they also work from him, and they're kind of scared of him. So you're picking up that vibe, but you guys are also well.
I'm very nice to say you've seen everything. We have cooperated. You are now getting. You are on camera. Your entire rant is on camera. And you will leave, or we will call the police.
Roll for it.
I am friendly. I'm friendly victim. I do not like that roll even more. Can I cap. I just work here. This is literally the place I work.
Yup. That's also your only source of income. I can see how you don't defend it.
4.
So, Packy's just like yelling and like focusing. You gotta listen to her. You gotta listen to me. And this is like, whoa, we came here to do a job. We did our job. We don't work for you. We work for the department. It's like, we're going, we're done.
Thank you.
Like, so it's like, you can't walk out on me. You can't walk
Heck.
out.
You're officially leaving.
You're either leaving, or I'm calling you in 5 seconds, or I'm calling the cops.
So the first couple guys go up the stairs. And the next guy's like, fuck it. Thanks. Sorry about the trouble.
No problem.
Not your fault.
Power wasn't actually a hit a transformer. It's so they're going up the stairs, and you see the first couple guys go off. And they're like, sorry, nice plates. That's actually kind of
5.
cool. And then the other guys head off.
4.
And you're hearing the one and
3.
the thud from the office. Like you can feel the eminent. And
2.
eventually it's fine, and he heads
1.
off.
Alright, so once they're gone, go into my office.
Well, as you get up the stairs, you can smell like brimstone kind of leaking out
God damn it.
and cinnamon.
You see them out and I'll do this.
Yeah, I'll. Do you see you don't want to trade?
You want me to deal with people?
You want to deal with the demons?
To be fair, I would probably be better off dealing with the demons.
Okay.
So, what are you doing?
I am making sure they all leave.
Okay, so
I am just quickly grabbing my proton back and just throwing that on.
okay, so you're running out shortest exit to get to there, make sure they're gone.
Yep.
So you get out there. Trucks are still parked there.
No, they were leaving, so I am following. I am going with them.
So okay, so you're going with them. So as you're heading up the stairs, you get to the office, and as you do, there is a very young gentleman, sitting in not where you would sit at the desk, but on the other side of it, where you would interview clients. You think it's a gentleman. It's hard to tell. He's wearing like a 3-piece suit, very nice turquoise with an iridescent tie. Horns are sloping up forehead, and he's got this wide smile that literally goes from ear to ear, very small eyes, all 6 of them. And he's just kind of, his fingers going.
Come in, sit down at my desk.
You must be Victor.
Is there any particular reason?
Oh yes, we talked on the phone. It's so good to meet you. Looking forward to it. I have to say, it takes a while for the door to open. It kind of sticks around the hinges, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You wanted me to deliver a message for you.
I did.
And the message has been delivered.
Good, thank you.
As and I wanted you to know that Book was very happy to hear your news. And he said that he will, just a moment, slink, slink, be with you shortly.
Great. Can I help you with something?
No, I just wanted to see how you were doing.
I see. Well, kind of busy. So,
Of course.
gesture toward the door.
Oh, I can't go back in that. Yeah, just to open. It's fine. I'll just be here. I'll be quiet. I won't cause any.
Do you have any adverse effects on people?
No, I've been told I'm quite lovable.
On humans?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Not that guy. One more thing. Could I trouble you for a coffee or a tea or a glass of water?
You're starting to get quiet again.
Could I trouble you for a coffee, a tea, a glass of water?
Sure. So I'll go and make him a coffee and a cup of tea, and I will get him a glass of water.
Put them all there, and he's just absolutely delighted. You see all the guys, going out. They're piling into the vans. They're slowly peeling off. You see Packy's fuming and cursing and on the cell phone, but he's getting in. And eventually they leave. And as they are, you see a car pull up, and Mikey comes out of it, and he's like, "Hey, Paz, great news! You know the picture on the limousine? I got guys, and they figured out what they do, and we know where there's a place that we can get one, but cheap, and they're gonna jack it." It's like, nah, my pal Victor, he's got mula mamula. He'll be glad to pay for one.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to hear that you negotiated the price up.
Yeah, you think so? I'm really good at these kinds of things.
Get inside now.
So he goes inside.
We're just the government officials here.
You mean like the police? The FBI?
EPA.
The APA. Well, actually, you're in the office, right?
Well, I'll have delivered the coffee, tea, and glass of water, and then I will have left him alone.
Oh.
Okay.
He just has to wait. I'm not gonna sit in a room with the demon for who knows how long. We have shit to do. He's just gonna sit there and wait.
Alright, we'll put a camera on just to...
Is he gonna pick him up?
I don't know, it might pick up if anything happens.
Yeah, alright.
So Mikey's there, and he's like, "Hey, Vincent, guess what?"
Victor.
And he goes over the whole thing, and he's like, they're going to buy a limousine. They're going to make it look exactly like, or as close as they can with Tucker Carlson's. And they are ready to go. Just say the word, and they can put the transactions through and get, like, right on top of it.
You realize that will directly link me to
No,
to this.
no, you don't understand. And he kind of goes through the whole, the first Ant-Man movie?
Yeah.
When the guy goes through the explanation of everything. That's sort of like Mikey explaining, instead of relationships, it's going through shell companies, like money laundering, encryption codes.
How about instead of using the card, we just use cash? And unfortunately, these guys already know your name and you're involved.
He's actually effective at what he does, and so, like, there'll be no trace of it.
Mickey,
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a really, really bad day here, so I'm gonna do you a solid, and I'm gonna do this for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is gonna set you up for the rest of your life. You're gonna be demon free the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want you to know this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a demon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rich and I'm white.
Mm-hmm.
I can find you.
I see your point.
You're also going to be stuck with a very identifiable paint job.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't thought about that part.
So, that being said, how much are we talking?
Well, for the car, it's secondhand, but it looks pretty close to Tucker's already. And the paint job, and I told the guys premium wage. So, 30K.
Do you have the phone number for these people?
Mm-hmm.
Give it.
He gives you the phone number. Yeah.
Hi, I'm the guy looking for the limo. You spoke to Mickey?
Yep.
It needs to be brand new, and it needs to be this make and model. There are no exceptions.
Yeah.
Nothing secondhand.
Yep.
Brand new.
Mm-hmm.
With the specs that you were given.
Yeah.
So all of the extra bells and whistles that don't make any sense.
Yeah.
You got that.
Got 4 of them.
With all of the extra shit that this guy added,
Mm-hmm.
rich people are weird.
Mm-hmm.
That's the right person.
Wealthy. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Do you want it with the same vanity plates?
I guess
All right.
It's got to replace.
it has to.
You're swapping it in for.
I am swapping it for his car.
Disco ball.
I am swapping it. If his car has it, this one that we're going to be swapping it has to have it.
All right. I'm just going to tell you, the shed carpeting will cost a little bit more.
Shit.
Ugh.
Of course it does. Yep, that's fine.
And you're okay with the fuchsia?
Dude, I'm not driving it. I'm just replacing it.
Hey, I don't judge.
That's fine. I just need you to make a
Here, give it to me. Look, buddy. We are pulling a heist, okay? We need to get his vehicle, and we need him to not know we have his vehicle for at least a week.
Ah! Let me just say so. Got it.
Here, I'll pass you back to the boss.
So how much?
45K. We can do it.
Okay. I'll give you 50 if it's done properly.
And it never happened.
60 if it never happened.
I was unspoken, but sure, we'll take it.
Cool. Click.
Yep. He's like, ah? Yeah, the good. The real good.
Mm-hmm.
So, what now?
Well, it's the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
I recommend a nap, and you want to stay away from the office.
Yeah, why? What's in the office?
Can't you smell it?
No.
Kind of look, man. Kind of like point through the windows of my office.
Demons there sipping tea, just kind of admiring the paintings. Oh! Ooh, what's that?
Unless you wanted to chat with him.
Kind of picking up a like ballpoint pen and examining it to see how it's used to torture people. You know, just like, you said that.
They're
You
not
start
here for
figuring
you.
out.
They're not here for you.
Just go upstairs.
But that's why you don't want to go there.
Your phone rings. It's your mom.
Yeah, so, hi, Mom.
Hi, honey. How you doing?
Little stressed, actually.
Yeah, we are too. I don't know if Derek swung by, but did he tell you about your father?
Punched a cop.
Well, initially, yes. And apparently he suplexed another one. And he headbutted another one who fell off a hedge.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna pass this on to my contact with the lawyer. So, since Dad punched a cop, he has now suplexed a cop and, threw one off a hedge?
Yes. Yeah, and he's...
How tall was the hedge?
Well, it's hard to say. The camera's really not good. Just turn to Channel 4 News.
Apparently it's on Channel 4 News.
A police in a standoff with a local man, and you see him. He's on top of like the statue in front of the office. He's actually jerseyed the one officer. You know, officers have failed to apprehend this madman. Don't mess with my son. Don't mess with my daughter. I did not spend 16 years of summer camp for you to tell me what to do. You know.
So he's making it worse.
Like you're seeing the cops trying to surround him, and he's kind of fending them off, a la Mad Max style. You know.
Phone Janice while I'm watching this.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. It's almost 2 a.m.
Yep.
I'm in a bubble bath.
Yep.
And you better have one fucking
Channel
good
4.
reason for getting me out of this.
Channel 4.
What is on Channel 4?
Paz's dad,
Mm-hmm.
Tucker Carlson, has been well, he just had the EPA come in, and despite the patents that I filed on the power source for the building, had them come in with a Geiger counter because there was apparently a quote unquote radiation leak. And Paz, his brother's fiance, had filed for a student visa, and ICE came into his house, took him away anyway, and then Paz's dad punched one guy in the face, got arrested, has since gotten out, and is currently on Channel 4 because he's fending off the cops.
Wait, Channel 4? Like, you're seeing your Paz's dad doing his own Captain America routine with a garbage lid, and it's working. 2 officers are coming at him. He kick flips it up, throws it like a discus, hits one in the head. The other guy comes at him with a taser, brings it down on the gun, and then headbutts him. I don't know who this vigilante is, but this man of incredible physical prowess is, like, you know, Manhattan's very own Batman. You know.
Actually quite good.
Why do you think he's so disappointed that, like, We weren't interested in sports.
I don't think it turned into that.
I am getting right on this right now. Don't you go anywhere. You know, she gets up. What's up? And the Channel 4 feed news kind of finishes off when he throws a cop off of one of the horses, gets on the horse, has the horse rear up with the shield thing, and it's like, to victory, and goes off into the night.
The horse is like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna go with it.
So, and then it's like, Mikey's there, and he's like, whoa, that's your old man?
It's gonna be a lot harder to lawyer up now.
That's intense. And
Yeah.
you hear another voice behind you. Yeah, it's quite intense. The man has been truly remarkable physical specimen.
I'm just grabbing Mikey by the scruff of the neck before he has a chance to realize it's a demon and run away.
That's right behind me. Isn't it?
Let's go upstairs.
Okay. Kind of
Let's go.
shuffle sideways, you know. Oh, I just wanted to say the door was unlocked. It's
Oh, good.
Thank you. It was a pleasure seeing you.
Right.
Very interesting office. Nice people.
Oh, thank you.
People. Very good. Just wanted to say, nice people. Nice people.
Mm.
Very nice office. Just wanted to say that not to tempt you, not a bargain or deal, but here's a brochure. You know, for entry level positions, we do cover health and dental. Should you be interested in this later on, and I want you to point out the premium package that we have, and weeks paid vacation time is just literally to die for. Something you may want to consider. I mean, most people don't plan to fail, they fail to plan. Am I right? And the afterlife is just one lifetime away. But looking out for you. Good things are being said about you.
Well, that's good. Thank you
Yes,
very much.
yes.
Well, you have a good day.
You too.
Okay.
And
That
if
makes
any
sense.
other demons make any offers, just let us know. We can sweeten the pots. So
I
to
see.
speak.
Okay.
Very well. All right. Ta-ta.
Uh,
Then get my best.
Will do.
All right. And just like, okay.
Watch him leave.
Yeah, watch him leave. Door opens. Oh, clicks. Whoa.
Positive slime.
Does it do anything?
It'll cut down on the negativity bullshit that comes off of it. I can't close the damn thing because
It's there.
but I can make it good, ish,
Good.
or at the very least not evil.
It connects to hell. I think that is one very large ask.
It's a blocker. It stops it from having an aura effect.
So, next morning, you were going to find out that you got like 32 different messages from Mikey. And it's Mikey, boss, I've got the car. This is a picture of him in front of the car doing a selfie. So him pointing to the car. It's him like showing you Tucker Carlson's face, opening up, shag carpeting, the disco ball,
Why?
the little wet bar, you know.
just
The Rush
going through
Limbaugh,
this with
the
you,
Rush
like,
Limbaugh vinyl
Uh,
picture on the wall.
So when he says he's got the call, just confirm which car he's talking about.
it just
Is
kind
he
of.
talking about the decoy or the actual?
That's a good question. Actually, is that the actual car or the decoy?
He's like, decoy.
I mean, it's good that it's making you want to throw up a little because.
I mean, yeah, that's
And he's like, I can't believe we had to spring for this, but he opens up the back. When you open up the trunk, it folds out into a mini jacuzzi and the shape of a dollar bill. You know.
This is clearly the most evil character that has come in any of your games. Any of them. All of them combined. The
And he
jacuzzi.
It's like, boss, I know. It's like, we got it even down to the hood ornament. And it's a picture of like a bust of Donald Trump with his wings folded out in gold and the toupee kind of blowing majestically in the wind.
Very tiny.
And 24 karat gold. No one will be able to tell the difference.
It's gonna be wanting to. Good job. Also,
Yeah, I know this thing's a real piece of work, ain't it?
that is a description that can be used.
It's like a majestic beaver soaring off into the sunset.
No.
I mean, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna leave you
It's
to it now.
It's awesome in the old school meaning.
So I'm gonna go now. Okay, have fun.
All right, so you're trusting Mikey on his own to grab the car?
Literally his job.
Okay.
I mean, what's he gonna do with it? See, that one's not anti-demonic.
Right? Okay.
Just a reminder, you fuck this up, you don't get the anti-demon card because you can't.
He's like, I know. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, yeah, no, we're not trusting him. Second he said that. Jeeves.
It's like, yes,
Can you go and pick up this monstrosity of a car?
but I thought Michael was going to.
He said the magic words that mean we don't trust him with it.
So he heads off.
Had to.
So you get a phone call about half an hour later. Jeeves has intercepted Mikey at a Yogan Fru's with the car. He stopped to pick up drive-through. Jeeves is now driving the car and giving you a play-by-play of what Mikey plans to do. Mikey has effectively created a diversion. Before the motorcade starts, he's going to swap cars, drive off, and everything will be fine.
How?
How, when, where?
In an hour, it'll be happening right in front of where the rally is being held. Mikey is going to swap cars and drive off with the other one.
I'm looking up the itinerary, make sure that actually works.
It seems to work.
Everything looks
And
right.
he said he heard about this fish guy who was reputable.
Fish guy.
Fish guy.
Does it happen to be a carp?
No, he said the fish guy. Yeah, he was the guy that you guys hired.
What is the fish guy doing?
He's causing a distraction.
But at least we'll know what will work. Okay.
It'll be painful.
It will be, but we're not going to be there, so it'll be less painful.
So
which is the important part.
that's it. This is the distraction. Rodrigo is going into his most clever disguise ever. He's going to a Wildcat Carson rally disguised as Tucker Wildcat Carson, where he will confront the imposter. And while chaos ensues, Mikey will make the switch.
Best part is there'll be a second car.
And Jeeves has even had an instrumental hand in this, where he, thanks to cash and his timely salary supplied by you, has offered his friend in the underground black market food truck organization to basically fill up the pursuing highway and block all escape routes with Wienermobiles. It is the most clever, daring heist of all time.
Oh gosh. Yeah, and we're just gonna be over here.
No, we want witnesses.
I mean, yeah, but no, we can't be seen anywhere near it. This has nothing to do with us.
No, I know, but because we were
It's happening happening at a public rally.
okay. No, that's all great. That part's great. But we are the people who broke out Mikey. And in case your EMP grenade did not erase the recordings, in case they weren't digital recordings, just in case they were like really old school recordings, our names were said. So we want to be noticeably not there.
Yeah, but that's why I paid a fake plane.
Well, I'm gonna go have coffee in a public coffee shop.
I mean, yeah.
And I will keep my receipt. Like a good consumer.
I mean, we could go to the coffee shop.
You You're saying we could, which means you suggest something else.
No, I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the coffee shop. Because it's a dull morning. It's not a dead morning. If it was a dead morning, it'd be busy.
Jim needs a moment.
Because we're Ghostbusters.
I got it.
Ghosts are dead. So if it was dead.
I got the.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I see it. It was not that bad until you explained it.
So, Paz and Victor are having their coffee, their chai tea, and their decaf. They're at the coffee shop, the one that they helped very first mission.
No, we're not going there because she don't like us.
Actually, she's kind of forgiven a lot. The insurance money was, how shall we say, more than
Yeah, that's the whole point.
substantial. So she's not cold. Like, she's nice, but she's professional.
Mm.
And you guys go in, you see they've redone everything. It's very, very Art Nouveau and very classy.
It's looking good. I'm glad to see you're doing better.
Drink, oh, yeah, it's coming up. And she's like, so good to see you, Paz. And Victor. You know, they kind of go off. You see pastries, and minutes ago, Tucker Carlson's rally was interrupted by Tucker Carlson. You can see Federico there dressed as Tucker Carlson, and you can just catch a voice that, oh, I'm the real Tucker Carlson. And the real Tucker Carlson, his face is like turning orange, and he's like fuming. You're like, oh, I'm the real. It's like, no, you prove you're the real. I am the real. I will make this country wonderful. And you charlatan. You know, and they're going at, and he's getting like what he. The real Tucker gets like really upset, makes a grab for Federico's toupee, and Federico pushes him, you know, grabs him by the tie, and then they start doing the fisticuff thing on stage. And what seems to be pandemonium, nobody seems to be able to tell which is the real Tucker Carlson. Like, really? It's really? Am I...
Is it a Wednesday already?
So, security intervened and eventually broke up the forces. And a strange twist of affairs. Apparently, somebody, you know, and you see somebody, somebody, or some person, some anarchist organization bent on chaos and sending a message to the retail mobile food industry. Created and you know, it's doing a thing of like no less than 64 different wiener trucks blockading key points in the city. Apparently, the anarchist group Wieners Among Us has decried the treatment of animals in fast food retail and street meat and cruelty, citing both PETA and the food industry as culprits of inhumane treatment of both people eating and animals into the food. The message is very confusing, but the two-page manifesto was leaked on Facebook, YouTube, Craigslist, FetLife, and OkCupid. And we're going down pandemonium as gridlock ensues, as wieners have definitely jammed up where wieners are not meant to be. Something has definitely gone down the wrong turnpike, as it shows, and it's like gridlock. There's wienermobiles everywhere. But in the distance, you slowly see like what appears to be a limousine kind of peeling off to the corner. Shortly thereafter, as police restored, the presidential candidates' mobile rally around the city to quote-unquote unify America began. Strangely enough, and you see as it's driving by the first Four Seasons Metro hotel complex, which explodes from the very top, and you see the cloud turn black as these demonic bats come soaring out. And then it keeps on going and turns around, and it goes past the cemetery where the ground starts to shake, and literally the graves start to spread open as the undead start clawing their way out.
Can we reblock the streets?
And then it goes around, you see the hospital where the hospital walls begin melting. People are running out, carrying out patients, and you see effectively what these They look like doctors, except they have no heads, and their arms are like long scything talons coming out and like running into the street, hacking and slashing everything. And eventually, as the motorcade goes on, there's about 6 different hot spots that explode with paranormal activity like Roman candles. So he's kind of driving, he's just leaving a trail of destruction around, and you realize that he's fucked the motorcade and he's just driving around the city not to get caught.
Well, judging from the news report, it's gonna be a busy day, so we should get back to the office.
Check, please.
That's where game ends. So what happened was, because he was in the not protected car,
Yeah.
all the power brokers who were in the city, which was all 7 demons, they went, oh, we haven't been able to get hit, we got him! So it's like, so you've got 6.
Why did the blockage unlock? Damn it.
Because Tucker Wildcat Carlson got in the fake car.
No, I know, but
But here's the thing.
we're supposed to keep him in the motel.
When you do check, please, the credits start to roll. Next game starts off with, and you don't see who it is, but there's the sound of somebody walking up the steps, opening the door, and putting something down. And you see Federico coming up the steps a short time later. And it's like, oh, to Victor Adams, thank you for everything you've done, Mr. Dog. Yeah, food basket, nice. And that's where the next game will start.
Not eating it.
So, major milestone for both of you.
Hooray!
Great news! He's no longer protected by the words or the magic.
Neither is the city. I mean, the city was never protected, but still. The other.
They have actually, all the demons have come for him at the same time.
Yeah.
Best news is, Janice was able to deal with Peck. And right now, the way the PR has spun, and I've rolled for this, in light of current developments, is, the people who were throwing eggs and calling you, anti-capitalist capitalists, and may have said some unkind things about you. Public opinion has kind of swung in your favor dramatically. Next game will...
What do you think about every place in the city suddenly becoming ghost infested?
Mayor wants to see both of you in his office first thing tomorrow.
Huh. Go figure.
You guys became very popular very quickly. Mayor wants to see you. The news is doing exposés on you and media reports and all this kind of thing, and interviewing everyone from Agnes to the kid in the missing house, the Furbies, the guy, the priest, the church. Everyone you've done for a job, they're interviewing you and doing things to get to know who you really are. Who are these unknown heroes of Manhattan? Where did it all begin? What does this mean? The presidential candidate obviously has it in for you, but you've done nothing but good. People are so confused. They need to know.
Well, first thing I'm going to be doing in the mayor's office. I'm just going to be sitting down with my lawyers. And just gesture to my mom. This shit ends, or this interview is over.
That'll start next game. But yeah, so you basically successfully did what you needed to do, which was make him vulnerable. The demons have all come, and now the mayor's like, I'm going to be the mayor who has literally let my city go to hell.
Again, it's a throwback to Ghostbusters 2. Like, I'm not gonna go down as the mayor like New York gets sucked into the seventh circle of hell.
So
Yep.
So that's where you're starting. So I don't want you to think, guys, I just like crapped on you during the game.
No,
Like,
no.
This is a
Yeah,
major.
That's
This is a major swing point
Yeah.
because you've got there's 7 major demons.
yeah.
One of them is like, my boys. You said you do the thing. You did the thing, Pat. Look at you. Oh, you're good, you. And the other one is, they came to one of my private parties and did a duet number that had people weeping in the aisles. Magnificent. And you know what? They said no to the fondue. Most people don't, but they did. Good on them. Good on them.
People don't.
Most people get pushed into the fondue. They have no choice.
So for 1/3 of the demons, they like you. And also, Morganis has heard good things about you. She's kind of on the fence.
And well, that's it. For Morganis, we delivered someone who had been eluding her for quite some time.
Yeah.
Oculus, we brought up.
Yeah.
There was a snafu with the paperwork.
Yeah.
That would have been
really
stupid.
appreciates it.
Yeah.
Really appreciates it.
That's 4.
You haven't met the other 2.
Yeah, haven't met 2. Is it 4 or 5? Yeah, because there's 7 of them. We met Book, the Oculus guy, Morganis, Cheese Dude,
Askaroth. That's the cheese dude.
Asgard. Oh, and Azazel.
Azazel.
Well,
He's
Azazel
on the book.
So
So.
it's hard to keep you bureaucracy. Why are we concerned with this?
So,
Because
Funnily
maybe
enough-
it's probably easier.
you know, I know the demons have showed up, but my dad is wanted for all these felonies and possibly being recruited by S.H.I.E.L.D. as we speak. We need to fix a lot of this because my mother will not let me live this down. And, yeah.
Dad got a new job. Whereabouts? He can't say. Oh. It's one of those. Huh. I'm not surprised, actually.
After saying that,
I actually did kind of base him off the Sports Master from Stargirl.
Oh God.
Oh my god, I am so not looking forward to the new issue, the new season of Stargirl because
It's ended so.
Oh, the ending was gross. It
Oh,
was
it's
like
awful.
so
dude,
Hallmark. Thank you.
Yay. No, like I saw the trailer for it
For
and
the new season?
yeah,
Really?
Oh,
What's
so-
up? What's up?
it was just the way they've at least the way that they've done the preview for it. It was that like, well, the Injustice League or whatever the fuck they're
Injustice Society or
the
something?
Injustice Society, they're gone. So, I guess we can do that. And everyone's just like, yeah, but you can't give up on your school. So you have to choose between high school or being a superhero. It's a teenager. How is that a choice? Like, of course you be the superhero. You have powers.
Also, legally, I mean,
You can do
not
that.
even legally in Canada, they still pursued the schooling. They did.
Yeah.
And they're still educated for that.
And
Well, the other
quite
thing,
frankly-
like, there's all sorts of different alternatives. You don't have to do it in the stupid building.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you can just educate yourself online. Homeschooling. All of it's there.
You know it is, and it
I
and
know.
it is and it was before the pandemic.
Okay, but devil's advocate here.
And plus, how many kids drop out?
They've really tapped into the whole 1950s
That's
Yeah.
really creepy
white
white bread.
America, middle class, Norman and Rockwell family values.
did-
They've really
There's
pushed that.
only one
I-
thing.
just let me.
Yeah.
So they've created this world that's incredibly heteronormative, incredibly white, incredibly
Middle class.
middle class. So if they're tapping into that, I can see why they're pulling that in. Because if you've never been persecuted or ostracized and don't look to high school as the worst years of your life, that would make sense. But I am more likely to believe hobbits walked to Middle Earth than that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's
Just an FYI, do you guys know we're still streaming?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, But no, you raise a good point on that.
And you remember what I was saying that my biggest fear was, because like the first season was very whitewashed.
Yeah,
very,
it really
like
was.
the main characters were white. The support cast was the diversity. Yeah, you remember me?
A little bit, yeah.
You
A little bit.
Yeah, you remember, and do you remember me saying that like my biggest fear is that they're going to bring in another character, and it's going to be the diversity casting. It's going to be like female, and they're going to be a person of color, probably queer. We don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well,
Yeah.
the thing I liked about the comics.
Well, the thing is, if they treat it well, that's good. But
If they treat it
I'm going to interject here and say that with the Stargirl comics and the original Justice, not the original Silver Age, but Justice Society comics, I mean, Dr. Midnight was a female black doctor who was make sure, found the notes, studied them, figured it out, and made them better. Like that kind of thing. I'm on board with. That's great. But anyway, before we go off, Alex, if you're still there, can you post a link to the Dungeon Lounge, because that is the Twitch stream you're affiliated with, and I caught a bit of it. Really good people doing good work. A little bit of role playing, going through video games, doing the diversity thing, and actually putting a lot of heart and soul into it. So if you get a chance to take a look at Alex's link, or if not, check out the Dungeon Lounge. They're really, really good, super nice people, and they just hit
post a link.
and just hit affiliate status. So good for you guys.
So I'm guessing those asterisks were the attempt to post the link.
Tell you what, we will find a link and we will post it next episode, or make sure that people get a chance to go visit you on that one.
When you put it on YouTube, you can just post it.
Yeah, you know what? When we put this on YouTube, we will put that with it, so people can watch us on YouTube and tap in through that way. Because, yeah,
Cool.
I was going to say something about that would get you in trouble, but it would not get us in trouble. So I will not say it, and we'll get away with it. Wink, wink.
Yes, we're not.
Loopholes.
It's not a loophole.
I just the end of scene's final credit is just like Mexican border. Tucker Carlson there. And you see Mikey doing this, this hair's out the window. The wind is blowing in his hair. And you see a pair of angels following him. Where are we going? I have no idea.
All right. Well, I think that's enough
Yep, that's game.
random chatter at the end.
All
We'll
right.
see you guys later.
Cheers.
Is that the offline one?